As you can tell from the title, this video is about to be glorious. Fresh and Fit is going to go live here in a moment, and they're going to be debating, right, H3. I don't even think H3 knows how to debate. He has an extensive career in slandering people, though, so we're going to be expecting the personal attacks, but something he hasn't accounted for. Dude, this is so fun because it's like pre-game analysis, except one side is the Patriots and the other side is a bunch of lunatic people who are just, injecting themselves with vaccine boosters. Myron has extensive experience in dealing with unthinking, degenerate leftists because most of the, broken women that go on his podcast are leftists, and they only use ad hominem attacks. So he is very experienced in dealing with that. Whereas H3 is still operating with that old iOS model of, it's very 1.0 leftist hive mind mentality, which is I don't have to argue because I'm going to expect, while being deformed and wrong and fat, that people should automatically agree with me. Being deformed and fat and infertile is just it's just the icing on the cake. The sheer incoherence of the left-wing position is really what exposes the narcissism, which you're going to see here undoubtedly. Bro, I just go over to the H3 stream to see what they're doing before the debate with Fresh and Fit starts, and it is more archetypally perfect than you could possibly fathom. Dude, he's complaining. He's literally crying about how the internet's mocking him, making fun of him for retiring, quitting. I've seen on X recently that people were talking about how H3 essentially has gotten bullied off the internet, and his fan base is basically the most toxic, incoherent, nihilistic, angry, resentful, filled with anxiety fan base that any person could have. That's the reason why he collaborated with Hassan, the guy who has on terrorists and, says that he hates morality, complaining about how, no, Sneeko didn't make me retire. No, why are people joking about me being overweight and fat? Bro, isn't it interesting that so he's gotten bullied off the internet, right? He's about to quit his podcast. He's destroyed his reputation so harshly, so brutally. I'm going to be completely honest, there's nothing left of him. He's mentally destroyed by the left. He's not able to engage with logic or reason. He, at this point, spends all of his podcasts demonizing men more impressive than him, men who embody the aspects of reality that he doesn't, that he's not able to. The aspects of reality like masculinity, impressiveness, physicality, and also the spirit of optimism, telling young people that they can be better. He hates that. Listen to how this guy is crying that people are making fun of him for retiring, saying Sneeko retired him.
Of course, this got 10,000 likes. Even Keemstar, the newsman himself, still pushing his journalistic credentials.
People are making fun of him, saying Sneeko's the reason he retired. Dude, what's disgusting is this is the exact... Okay, so it's a joke, right? Obviously, Sneeko didn't make him retire. He made him retire by being a weak coward that is easily made fun of and bullied by your own nihilistic, resentful, leftist, brain rot audience. But this is the exact same type of joke that people were making when they said Andrew Tate got arrested because or Greta Thunberg got Andrew Tate arrested because he made fun of her. This is exactly the same thing, but he pushes that narrative. He's like, yeah, Andrew Tate got arrested because Greta Thunberg went after him. Yeah, oh, isn't that hilarious? Andrew Tate literally more impressive than me in every realm of human domain, and I'm just going to make fun of him. Meanwhile, you're fat and deformed. Oh my gosh, I almost went down a rabbit hole of just listing how in every single aspect of reality this guy is completely a fraud. But even here you see it. On the one hand, he pushes this type of narrative of, we don't have to care about reality. Everything's a joke. It's all made up. Oh, haha, Greta Thunberg got Andrew Tate arrested, even though that isn't true. But then he gets upset when people do it to him and say, Sneeko's the reason why H3's retiring because he told him to do 10 push-ups and that tired him out, so he has to retire. And he's genuinely upset about that. And on top of that, his producer, who is a Bolshevik, a Marxist, a socialist, someone who is pro-Lenin, who admitted to being a Bolshevik on the podcast where they try to literally justify communism, as they were having the fallout with Hassan. Dude, it's so archetypal. I love how every single person on the left who disagrees with our side of the internet is completely a freak show on every level of analysis. You ask them what they think about the world, they're nihilistic. You ask them, can you make sense of the world? They're like, reason doesn't exist. Logic and truth, that's just oppression. And then they're physically deformed as well. And then they try to debate with men who are literally more physically impressive than them and who young men look up to. That's really what gets them, I think, is that all these men, all these guys that they try to label as alpha, even though none of these guys call themselves alpha at all, these guys that they go after that H3 says are alpha males, men look up to those guys and they don't look up to H3. I think that's what bothers him. I think that's the reason why he's enraged by this, because he's constantly reminded that he's a freak. He's constantly reminded that he's made all the wrong choices. And I think that there are a lot of these people in the world that have been lied to so fervently by the left. They've ingested the lies of victimhood, of we have to engage in this framework of oppression and resentment. They buy into the intersectionalist identity politics lies, and they get to a place like this, they're just utterly destroyed.
Blatantly fucking just lying, like actual defamation. I don't know what to say. Like I don't know if I like
to hear Ethan complain about defamation after what he did to Andrew Tate is so beyond the pale, bro. It's beyond the pale. How could a human being say the word defamation after how he lied? Bro, the girls came out and said we weren't sex trafficked. They came out, like there's literal proof on the internet right now of the girls colluding and saying, how can we create a Netflix special about our lies? How can we lie more effectively to the police? The phone logs have been released from the phone companies. We can see it. He never retracted the endless blatant lies he said about Andrew Tate. But that's because on the left, you don't care about reality. Ethan Decline trades on resentment, slandering people. He literally makes fun of people 24/7 every single day in his podcast, slandering men that are more impressive than him. Fresh and Fit teaches men about reality, intersectional dynamics, and tells them how to make money, how to become higher value, how to level up.
like it's affecting my business now. It's affecting my my well-being. Seeing
Bro, how is this not a joke? How is this not? I mean, it's obviously not an act. He's being completely serious. But how does he say those words with a straight face? Complaining about being slandered, saying it's affecting my well-being, it's affecting my life, when that's what he attempted to do to Andrew Tate, when purporting those lies of sex trafficking, when the girls came out and said, the supposed victims came out and said it's completely made up, when the phone records were leaked and it turned out the girls completely made it up and conspired with each other. What we're seeing right now is a look into the way leftists operate.
this like straight up defamatory lies spread around. It affects the crew too. Like, look at them harassing AB because, like, apparently
Harassment. This guy directed so much harassment towards Andrew Tate. The thing is because Andrew Tate was bigger than H3 by like 10 times, it didn't affect him that much. But that doesn't change the fact that he still directed harassment. Does he not hear the words coming out of his mouth?
But what's happening here is like straight up lies and defamation. Lies, fake posts that are now being streamlined onto a massive audience on Twitter and being shared there. And it's
he's literally describing what he did to Andrew Tate right now.
That's not okay. The problem is when people lie about you online like that, like, you can respond to the person.
Bro, you purported for months that Andrew Tate was a sex trafficker when the women came out and said it's made up, when the supposed victims came out and said it's made up. Crazy to me that people spend their time on this side of the internet. It genuinely like deeply surprises me. Even watching this for like 30 minutes this episode for 30 minutes to give you guys this, pre-fresh and fit analysis. It boggles the mind that people spend their time doing this, knowing where I spend my time on the internet and knowing where tons of other men spend their time on the internet, learning how to make money, learning how to become more impressive, buy real estate, literally any domain of self-betterment, improvement, understanding the nature of the lies that the Matrix is telling us in order to control us.
It's like this amorphous group of psychotic freaks.
Amorphous group of psychotic freaks. He's describing the left. That's literally what the left is. That's what Jordan Peterson's been saying left is for a long time. That's what every single person, that's how the left is described by people who recognize the fact that these people don't care about reality. They don't care about logic or reason. Yes, he's right. He's discovering for the first time that leftists openly support terrorism. But why is that? You literally collaborated with someone who brought a terrorist on their stream. The best part of these crossovers where, a completely delusional freak audience encounters this side of the internet that cares about reality and isn't defined by resentment and actually wants to improve themselves, is there's always a minority of people that join our side that say, you know what, I'm tired of being a loser, and they see the light. And for those few people that are out there that are saying, you know what, I don't want to turn out to be a fat, deformed hater, hating on men who are tall, masculine billionaires adored by supermodels and respected by men. I'd rather try to better myself. I say to you, welcome and subscribe. And I do truly mean welcome, because any man that says, you know what, I'm going to better myself, or any woman that's out there that says, I want to learn the truth, respect to you. And here we go.
That's a big ass nut, but it is what it is. This is your dog, right, Coco?
Saw Hero. There you go. My boy Hero, man. Shout out to him.
You know what? I'll call you Walter or Coconuts. Sorry. You know what? It's such a bad habit. I'm trying to be respectful. I call you Coconuts on the show because of the Coconuts Barbados thing. I'm going to call you Walter's your name, right?
Yeah.
Bro, look at Myron. He's like, what is going on right here?
Cool.
They're trying to slander. They're already trying to slander. It's crazy.
Your dog.
So what do you want to debate, man? I know that you guys wanted to have this discussion with us. We're happy to have it. You have a nice, respectful debate, whatever you want to discuss.
All right, so let's start from here. Just it's topical, so I'll bring it up. Is the Tate bros got arrested again?
Yeah.
And released.
Well, first of all, Aiden Ross did that shit, right? Like, do you think he should be catching some flack from the community?
Dude, that's the exact same type of bullshit joke that they were making about Sneeko retiring him that he got mad at. It's, again, just complete fake. That's completely fake stuff. Oh, my gosh.
Immediately, yeah.
So that's some good news right there.
Okay, true. They were released, but the judge said they can be extradited to the UK just after their case finishes, and went further and said they're not allowed to leave the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about as far as like the Aiden situation and if that actually led. I know that, you know, in the news they're saying that it potentially led to them being arrested, but you know what I do know is I'm confident they're innocent. We know that this stuff is BS. These women have made these accusations before, so you know, and it didn't stick before.
If you found out for sure that him saying that is what got him arrested, do you think that he should catch shit for that? Because I feel like he really, if it's true, which it seems like it is like crazy snitching. Like he got his boy arrested.
Well,
like, it's crazy.
Dry snitching at the finest.
Yeah, but we don't know. We just simply.
Oh, Aiden.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty amazing just that's what took him down. I've wondered if Aiden is a secret agent, maybe.
Well, you would know better than us, right?
Well, I'm not a secret agent.
Oh.
Or am I? I mean, you're saying that I'm secretly a red pill guy?
I mean, I think you're very, very versatile, but I don't know if you're red pill.
I'm versatile. I appreciate that. I think that's a compliment. So if you say that you think the Tate bros are innocent.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let me ask you this: if you knew that he did do the crime, would you stop supporting him?
He didn't.
No, I know. But hypothetically, let's say the evidence comes out, and they're like, "Here is the irrefutable proof. Boom! It's proven. Nobody can doubt it."
It's already been proven that it didn't happen. That it's made up.
The thing is that I know that he's innocent. I know these girls, who they are.
You're not answering the question, though. It's important to know.
But that's why would I even go down that road if I know that they're innocent?
Well, I think it's important to get to the heart of it because
he should be asking Ethan Decline, given the fact that the phone records have been released and the women made it up, would you be willing to accept that he's innocent?
Would you continue to support them? And this is purely hypothetical. I mean, if he's innocent, then you got nothing to worry about. But if he's proven, and I mean, how do you prove it?
Put it this way.
Would you stop supporting him?
If he was doing that stuff, I would have known years ago.
Would you continue to support him if he did that stuff he's accused of?
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have been friends with him in the first place if he was a trafficker or doing any of these things they're talking about.
Walter, would you support him?
We wouldn't even have been friends in the first place.
Well,
since he's not wanting to answer the question, maybe
would you support someone
answer it?
That pushed grape allegations on other people? Yourself?
Oh, okay. I'm happy to get into that. We'll absolutely talk about that. You busted your nut there right at the top, hey Walter.
Oh yeah, I busted a heavy load, bro. Heavy load.
You fucking cleaned your pants too fast, man. You gotta pace yourself.
Big nuts, right?
I wasn't even gonna get into that.
Absolutely, man.
I'm simply saying we've known these guys for years. We wouldn't have been friends with them and been cool with them to the level that we are if they were involved in any of that stuff. We know the guys very well. They're not like, dude, these charges are bogus. That's why you haven't heard anything about the case in months. You know, everybody knows it's a farce.
And also, to be fair,
Everyone
Their
knows.
camera footage shows all the evidence.
Yeah.
So if you want to go into details here, bro, show that in court. They've vindicated all the way.
I don't want to debate like the facts of the case because I've been through it, and in my opinion, it's irrefutable.
Yeah.
That being said, you guys say the same thing, so whatever. I actually don't care about the details. I'm just interested.
He doesn't care about the details, but he perpetrates slander endlessly. It's hilarious. Oh, the alpha male, tall, masculine billionaire has to be guilty because I'm fat and deformed. So funny.
If you would support him if it was proven. If you saw a video of him raping a girl, I mean, that's horrible to say. Sorry for being so vulgar. Would you be like, would you stop supporting him?
Well, to make it very clear, I wouldn't support anyone that did that.
Okay, good. That's
general.
good. What about you?
But luckily, we know he's innocent, so there you go.
Yeah,
That's it. There you go. You answered the question. And Fit or Myron?
Hold on one sec. My mic is acting crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
We can-
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So what I said was we wouldn't even have been friends with him had that been a thing. We know these guys' character. We
That's
know
not
them
an
very well.
answer. That's not an answer.
I'm telling you, we wouldn't have been even friends with him in the first place.
Do you usually have trouble not answering questions directly?
No, it's not about that. It's about just it's not even a real point.
I mean, it's a real question. It has a question mark behind it.
It's not even a scenario because they didn't do it.
It's a hypothetical situation, which is what I explained in
I'm
the
telling
beginning.
you, we wouldn't even have been friends in the first place if they were involved in that
Walter
type of stuff.
crushed that question, by the way.
Hey, man.
He absolutely crushed it. He's like, nope. And I was like, yo, Walter's the man.
Well,
It's easy.
like I said before, we wouldn't even have been friends if that was the case, and we know these guys well, and they're not involved
Yeah,
in
no,
that
I
type
hear
of
you. That's
activity.
not an answer to my question.
That's fine.
But anyway,
Yeah.
regardless, let me ask you this then. What would it take, like what evidence would be required to convince either one of you guys that he is guilty of some kind of crime? And again,
Actual
you guys think he's
evidence?
innocent. You've seen the evidence. I'm talking just hypothetically, like I said, a video or something. Like, what would it take? I'm just curious.
I'm telling you that the reason why I'm so, strong on this is because I've looked at the case, I've looked at the evidence, I've looked at everything, I've looked at the surveillance footage. I know who the individuals are that made these allegations, and it's all a farce, bro. It's all a lie. That's why I can speak so confidently about it, and I'm telling you because I know these individuals personally. I spent a significant amount of time with them. I know that they're innocent.
Also, Myron, you worked on cases like this before.
And I've done cases like this before as well. I've done
You're not a
real human
lawyer.
trafficking.
I mean, what the fuck? What do you mean you've worked cases like this? You have done credentials to talk about
I've
that.
arrested human traffickers. I've arrested human smugglers. I've arrested
since when are
terrorists.
police lawyers? You have no legal standing to say you've worked on cases like this.
Look
That's
how
I'm the one
triggered
that
he
has
is.
to bring the
authority.
case. Hold on. I'm the one that has to bring the case to the lawyer for prosecution, and I have to develop the evidence. What are you talking about?
Develop the evidence? Does that mean faking evidence? What do you mean developing the evidence?
Okay, as a criminal
Okay,
investigator.
I'm being facetious there. I'm not actually
Okay,
accusing you of anything.
all right.
But
So-
Walter, I saw you raise your hands like, get a load of this guy. Since when do you believe that a police officer has the training and authority to comment on legal proceedings?
Well, before the case is even brought up in the court, someone has to do the work, right?
They're already educating him.
Yeah, they arrest people.
Right. So
Since when is that?
So knowing cases and talking to juries and for example, lawyers, he would know beforehand what's happening from a grower standpoint. So I think on some level he would know on the basis of what's happening with this case.
There is no prosecution if there's no law enforcement to arrest the individuals for the prosecution.
Yes, I know how it works, that you arrest, but then it goes to court where people who are trained to talk about the law do that. So,
So,
you're
Ethan, let me-
you're the muscle, right? The police are the muscle.
So,
They go,
Ethan,
they do
let me clarify
they
this
don't
for you.
make they don't make judgments.
Let me clarify this for you.
Yeah.
I was a former special agent of Homeland Security. That's the feds. We don't bring a case we don't bring the case forward unless it's ready for trial. We don't indict unless it's ready for trial. There's a reason why the feds have a 99%
You don't indict
conviction rate.
anybody. That's what the district attorney does.
No, that's the AUSA's office, Assistant United States Attorney's Office, United States Attorney's Office, and then the AUSA is Assistant United
Owned and destroyed.
States Attorneys work underneath the
You indict
USA.
people?
No, what I'm telling
Right.
you is that the feds don't indict unless they're ready for trial. Okay,
It takes seconds to own these people.
know
Feds,
this.
bro. You can't cast an umbrella and say you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're all feds here. Like, what? You're the FBI now too? I mean, what are you talking about?
They're all 1811s, aka special agents. That's the job series. Whether you're ATF, FBI, Homeland Security. I mean,
Owned and destroyed again. So
and
easy.
I'm going to be very respectful here. You're out of your wheelhouse. If you want to have this discussion, we absolutely can. But every single criminal investigator in the government that does investigations, typically it's a special agent, postal inspector, etc. It's an 1811 job series. It's all the same thing. They get paid the same level, etc. So, criminal investigator, that's the general thing. Go on USA Jobs, type in 1811, and you're going to see it.
I understand. The reason I bring it up is just because I hear you using those credentials frequently to say, to pass Andrew Tate. And I've always thought that it's just kind of silly.
Because I've done real human trafficking investigations. Because I've done real human trafficking investigations. What?
You have no training in, have you passed the bar exam? Have you taken the bar exam?
You don't need to take the bar exam to
he
go
has
ahead
experience in actually investigating and arresting human traffickers.
To develop probable cause, which is a standard to arrest someone, by the way.
That's like a fucking, you're comparing a molehill to a mountain in terms of legality.
Hold on. To make an arrest, you need probable cause, and to get someone indicted, you need probable cause. However, at the federal level, AUSAs are very picky. They have the ability to take a case or not, based on if it's good enough for them. They can go ahead and turn down cases. They actually turn down many cases. That's why most cases go to the state a lot of the times and don't end up getting prosecuted to the full extent. But when it goes to the feds and the AUSA actually takes it, they have a 98 to 99% win rate. That's why most criminals are scared of going to the feds. But the lawyers are good. However, they can't put a good case together unless the investigators make the case. The AUSAs aren't interviewing suspects. The AUSAs don't have informants. The AUSAs aren't doing surveillance. The AUSAs aren't doing Title III intercepts. The AUSAs aren't debriefing sources. They're not doing any of that. It's the investigators that do that.
Boom!
And the thing is that when you're doing
Holy getting destroyed.
Crimes at a federal level, you're way more thorough in your report writing and your investigation.
He tried to act as though Myron doesn't know what he's talking about when he's talking about investigating human traffickers, and Myron's like, I literally did this for a living, you idiot.
Etc.
And what did the A3 do? Sit and be fat on a podcast slandering people all day? Oh, get destroyed.
Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying that.
Fed Reacts.
What's that, Walter?
That's his channel, Fed Reacts.
I mean, I did this
Fed
for
React.
I did this
a
for
proud Fed.
Well over a decade.
Anyway, to touch back on the Andrew Tate thing,
Sure.
I just want to show you guys this clip of him, and then you guys can comment on it, if that's okay.
Then you start saying things like, oh yeah, but you're always working.
This is from one of his courses that he was teaching.
He's so desperate, so deformed. Bro, look at that guy's face.
And then you guys can comment on it.
Look, dude, he's ravaged. His mental psyche's gone.
That's okay.
Then you start saying things like,
oh, the masculine billionaire must be a bad person because everyone respects him and not me. Yeah, I wonder why that is.
oh yeah, you're always working.
This is from one of his courses that he was teaching years ago.
I have to do some traveling and you can't come. I want to bring you with me. Traveling's a great one because the thing about this business is mobile. If you can find a good Airbnb with good internet, you can run it somewhere else. So it's a good little caveat to throw in. Oh, you're always working. Why don't you work for me so we spend more time together? Work for you doing what? So I'll have a webcam business. Oh, I don't want to do that. So okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen, come and let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't
Having business meetings with women, convincing them to go into business?
do it. Fine.
Okay.
But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. You, your bottom bitch, the new girl.
Is this the video that these Tate haters pull for? Bro, he's describing meeting with women to invite them to work for him.
You go out for fucking a nice dinner.
This is how you can tell they're hypocrites, because they say, oh, women are boss babes. They're so independent. They're strong boss queens. They can't be taken advantage of by men. They can make their own mind up. But then they turn around and say, oh, they decided to work for Andrew Tate to become millionaires. And Andrew Tate made multiple women millionaires from this business. They were victimized. They were coerced. So these women have free will and they're boss queens sometimes, but other times, oh, they're just being totally taken advantage of. They don't know what's going on.
Bottom bitch is the one who does the selling. You don't do the selling. The girl has to hear it from a girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important.
Bro, this is completely common psychology. Women can communicate with women a lot easier than men can in certain fields. This is the reason why they have women lawyers cross-examine women witnesses, because they know that a woman's voice and the way they communicate is easier to comprehend.
To have a good first girl. Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman. You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So you don't need to pay
Women should listen to men, base.
tax to anybody. You need to tell your girl that you're paying the tax. Because girls are lazy, and girls are stupid, and girls don't understand how taxes work.
Base.
So the girl's working with you, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we've made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble. She'll sit there and go, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element. I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes. Taxes are complicated.
I mean, that's illegal, right? What you just described.
So you're showing me a bunch of clips from a course from almost a decade ago. Well, what's the purpose? What's your
Did it
angle?
stop being illegal since it was 10? He says that
What's
he
what's your point of
falsifies-
contention here then?
But you said he didn't break the law, and he's saying here that he falsifies tax documents.
Nothing he said is breaking the law, first of all. A woman is completely within her right to say, I want to work for a guy who's going to take care of my financial difficulties or even be partnered with him. That's fine too. Women have free will, right? They're boss queens. They're feminists. They're strong and independent. They can make up their own mind, can't they? Oh, but that bothers you because they don't choose fat fucks like you. They want tall, masculine, in-shape billionaires.
He lies to his employees, if you want to call that, to control them. He lies on their taxes and steals money from them. Is that not a problem?
He didn't say he lies on taxes.
So what is your point of contention here? Is this a debate on Andrew Tate now? Is this what this is going to be?
Is this, bro? Are you seriously trying to get out of this?
No, I'm not.
Like you can't
I'm not
even
trying to
engage
get out of it,
at
but
all?
I'm saying I thought we were going to debate on masculinity or whatever. But go ahead. What's your point of contention specifically? Is it the taxes?
Well, no,
is it the taxes?
This is my
What
only
is it
question about
specifically? Go
Tate.
ahead.
I don't continue to go on and on about him.
His brain is so frazzled. Dude, H3 is so out of it, he doesn't even know what's going on. You're seeing the dichotomy here between people who are put together and people who are just ravaged by resentment.
No, tell me specifically, what's your point of contention here? Is it him having a girl come with him to have dinner with the chick? Is it the taxes? What is it specifically that you have an issue?
It's actually
The point of contention is that Andrew Tate is in the category of bad person by the woke mind virus. That's the point of contention.
like I had said, the taxes part seems to be explicitly illegal and exploitative.
Okay.
Like, there's no other way to interpret that unless you can illuminate me.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Ethan. Do you make as much money as the people that work for you?
Can I ask you this question, Myron? Do you have trouble answering direct questions?
I'm gonna
The irony's insane. He just failed to answer a direct question.
answering your question right now, but I need you to understand my perspective where I'm coming here, so it makes sense. Do you make as much as the people that work underneath you? The answer is probably no, right? You make more money than they do, correct? Because you're the boss, you run the podcast, they are subordinates, correct?
Sure.
Okay. So same in this situation. The women work for him. He has a webcam business. He takes the money and he does as fit with it to go ahead and run his business. Okay.
Do you actually
tax
believe
laws
that?
are different? Yeah. Do you?
Let me read this again. Let me watch this
If
again.
people work underneath you, they don't make as much money.
One is another control element. If I work with him, my tax is not a problem.
Oh, are we witnessing an actual brain failure live on air?
If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes.
Failing to grasp the simplest logic possible?
Taxes are complicated. So control element allows you to pay her a smaller percentage.
Pay her less.
So I used to pay my girls 13%.
Right. Businesses are for profit. They want to pay the employees as little as possible. Correct.
So for every $10,000 they made, I give them 3, and I keep 7.
Bro, that is generous. Do you think that for every $10,000 you were to generate for McDonald's, they're going to pay you $3,000? Bro, they're going to pay you $7 an hour. This is like really, really basic stuff. But again, they're all socialists. They're all communists, as I described at the beginning.
They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, but we had to pay the tax first.
That's what businesses do as well. They take money out of your paycheck to pay taxes. Insane.
50-50. If they say, why is it 50-50? Because I'm the one on camera. You say, because I'm the one typing. I'm the one with the property you're working in. I'm the one paying the bills, the electricity. I'm the one who's, and the electricity and every other maintenance cost of this property.
Significantly more than all of your employees.
Yeah, I don't
Same
steal
exact
their money and lie to them about taxes. That's illegal.
No, well, the point is, again, he's in Romania. He's not in the United States.
Look at how deformed his face is
Like
right
you
there.
are of H3, and you make significantly more than all of your employees.
Yeah, I don't
Same
steal
exact
their money
situation.
and lie to them about taxes. That's illegal.
No, well, the point is, again,
Look at how deformed his face is. It's crazy.
he's in Romania. He's not in the United States. That's one thing.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal to steal money from people in Romania.
It's not about that. He's employing these women. They're making more money with him than they would have ever before. The average salary in Romania is about $400 US. You understand these women are making
the amount of money is literally immaterial. He said.
It's
he
absolutely
said,
material.
I lied. Walter, what do you think about this? He
Ethan,
I steal money
Because
from these girls
this
and
is the
lie
thing,
to them
Ethan.
about
Hold on,
it. He
Ethan.
literally said that.
Ethan, if we're gonna have this
Wait, hold on,
conversation,
don't talk
there
over
needs to be
Walter. I
context.
wanna hear from him.
No, there needs to be context here because you asked me this situation, right? You asked me for me specifically, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer you. These women, okay, were making no money prior. The average salary in Romania is around $400 US. These girls are making 10K plus a month at this point. Okay, he's taking a percentage. They're still getting thousands of dollars.
Bro, that's insane
life-changing
logic.
money.
You're saying it as long as someone you're stealing from gets like a good,
It's not
a decent
stealing. He's
chunk,
running the
then
business.
It doesn't matter.
It's not stealing. He was running the
lies
business,
to
Ethan.
them.
He's
says
running the
says
business.
They think they're getting 50%. They're actually getting I tell them they're getting 50%. I'm actually giving them 7%. What do you call that?
Let me ask you this, Ethan. Do your employees know exactly how much money you make and how much you pay them in comparison to how much you make? No,
I'm
they
talking
don't.
about their
They
salary,
don't. It's
bro.
the same
Why can't you
situation.
answer a question?
Same situation,
Walter,
my friend. Same
Easy.
situation.
It's not. Walter, go ahead. I'm curious what you think.
Yeah, so I just find it funny you're pinpointing Andrew because a lot of businesses run this way in America, especially.
No,
Hold
no.
on.
People do not lie about how much taxes they're paying and then
can't cope.
and then secretly withhold money. That's called fucking theft.
Well, I'm referring to people paying whatever they want to pay employees. I'm just saying in general, you're
It's
pinpointing
not
Andrew.
about salary, dude. It's nothing to do with that.
That is about salary.
That's extremely important, though.
It
You're
doesn't
taking someone
matter
making
how much they're
$400 a
making.
month.
All right, you get
See, and this is why I love that you play these clips, right? And you're playing these clips out of context, and people don't know the full story of what it's like to live in Romania.
It's so transparent why Ethan, this fat deformed freak, is triggered that Andrew Tate, a masculine billionaire, teaching him how to become more impressive, is, you can understand why he'd be upset men are listening to him and admiring him and looking up to Andrew Tate. Because every single time people recognize Andrew Tate as impressive, as someone to listen to, it's a judgment on Ethan that he is not worth listening to.
How much money the average person makes, how much these women are making in comparison to the average person. This
do
is
you guys do
life-changing
that
money.
to your employees?
He's made these women millionaires, but you don't know that, do you?
And honestly
It doesn't
speaking,
matter how much money they make. Why don't you understand that?
It doesn't matter how much money he makes. What do you
Do
mean?
you,
Yes, it does.
do you treat your employees that way?
So now we're discussing how people treat their employees. I'm confused here. I thought we're debating actually dating
Walter,
topics.
stick with it, buddy.
No, you lost me a while ago.
No
But
offense,
taxes,
but
bro.
this is
Taxes
literally
is
what we're
boring.
discussing.
Taxes is boring, bro. Like you lost me.
Okay, we can move on. I don't think this is going anywhere anyway. I mean,
Sure.
But absolutely. But again, I'm not here to talk about Tate. I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts.
Yes,
on that.
you are. You've only talked about Andrew Tate. Bro, this guy, it's hilarious. This guy occupies the psyche of every ravaged, destroyed leftist on the planet. They can't escape him. It's just like Trump. They can't escape him.
Although I don't know,
Spent a
Walter, if you
significant
want to
amount of time on it,
discuss
okay.
any further on if you think he's described theft or if you think that this is just normal payroll stuff.
I think it's irrelevant.
Oh, Walter, you were the answer the question guy. So confronted
common
with the
sense
tape of
guy.
him confessing to a crime, we close our eyes and think of better times.
Again, he's running a business. He's paying the women a percentage. What he tells them and what they get paid. I mean, it's at the end of the day, these women are making a bunch of money. Like
He tells them a percentage. Go on, follow that thought.
No. But what I'm telling you is that relative to how much money they were making before, relative to where they live in Romania, relative to what they were doing prior, this is life-changing money. He's
So
turning these
crazy.
women into millionaires, dude.
You know what, Ethan? This is simple. Tell your employees how much money you're making right now.
Yeah, tell
It's
them how
got
much you make in
nothing to
comparison to how
do
much you
with
pay
that.
them.
And then tell them how much you pay them and see how they react.
Yeah.
Frankly, they
Yeah,
do
tell
have
them- let's
access
be
to a
100%
financial
transparent.
podcast.
I know exactly.
Give them your
Yeah,
tax
they-
returns.
they
Give
have-
them your
okay,
tax
they
returns.
do.
Perfect.
Be transparent.
I literally telling you they have transparency. What do you want? Dan sees everything. Everybody in the podcast sees everything. Not that that's relevant at all.
Great. Well, you know what? That is your business. That's how you handle it.
Yeah.
And Andrew,
So wait,
this is
well, hold on.
business. Why does it
Myron,
involve
follow
us?
the thought. Follow the thought. You said he pays them a percentage. You said they think they're getting 50%. Then he says, actually, I give them 30%. He's lying, correct?
Bosses never tell
whatever you
their
wanna say, you
employees
can say.
what they're actually like. They don't know how much money they're making relative.
Bro, that's
Most of the
payroll
time.
tax. That's a federal crime. You should know that. You're a Fed, right?
Again, he lives in Romania. It's not the United States.
Oh, okay.
Different labor laws.
this is
Ethan,
by the
let's
way,
go
most of the
different-
girls he
different
traffics
laws
there
over
are not
there.
even Romanian. But I guess if you...
Wait, who did he traffic?
Who do you traffic, Ethan?
Be very specific, Ethan. We want
Who do
names.
you
Ethan.
traffic, Ethan?
We want
Specifically.
names, Ethan. Real names.
Okay. I'm not going to say he trafficked anyone. The girls that work for him...
You just,
Bro, what?
look, Ethan. We want names.
Who do you
Ethan.
traffic, Ethan?
We want
Specifically?
names, Ethan. Real names. Real names.
Okay. I'm not going to say he trafficked anyone. The girls that work for him. I think
You can't make this up. For months, Ethan said that Andrew Tate was a sex trafficker, and okay, this is beyond the pale. Their audience doesn't expect them to make sense of reality at all. This is insanity. This is insanity. He just said he's not going to name anyone that he trafficked, and he says that he doesn't think he trafficked anyone.
he's a sex trafficker, but I don't want to get caught in this argument. I don't care about it.
You said it.
What do you mean don't care? You slandered him for months, and then a mere 30 minutes ago, you were complaining about being slandered on your own podcast. It's insanity.
So who did he do it to? Who? We need some names. We need some names, bro. Coconuts.
I don't. Okay, so he didn't sex traffic anyone. I don't care about that point.
Okay.
He didn't,
What do you mean? That's what you said for fucking months in front of audiences of millions of people. You absolute idiot. And then 30 minutes ago, you were complaining about people slandering you on your podcast? Are you kidding me? What?
sex trafficker. But I'm saying the girl.
Good.
Did we just right now have Ethan Decline admit that Andrew Tate didn't sex traffic anyone? Did we just have him admit that?
Taking it back. Good boy, Ethan.
Okay,
All right,
you guys got me. So,
All right.
Oh, you guys just got me. I've been lying about this for months. Oh my gosh, bro. You can't make this up. These people's relationship with truth is like an OnlyFans whore's relationship with their father. It's insane.
but the girls who live there they're not even Romanian. And also, about my employees, they make 100% of what I tell them, I pay them. You understand that, right? I say, Dan, I owe you, I'm going to pay you $1,000. And then at the end of the month, I give him $1,000. Andrew says, I'm going to pay you $1,000. Or Andrew says, yeah, I'm going to pay you $1,000, but ends up giving them $700. That's not honest. But we don't need to get into that. Let's move on. You guys want to move on?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, you're funny, man.
Sure, if you want to.
Ethan, I'll give you this, bro. You're a comedian. You're funny. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
He's got to entertain his
I
audience.
think you're nice. Walter, I do think you're nice. I think you have a kind heart. I think you just got, I swear to God, I feel like you just got like in with the wrong people.
Who?
Like you have a sweet heart, Walter. You don't have to live this life.
Bro, this is fire and ice, bro. Like, I'm chill cool. He's fiery hot. It works, bro. It works. You know?
Fire and ice.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. The Tate brothers' Bucharest compound was initially raided by American women and a Moldovan. You know what?
Wait, still talking about Tate? What?
Get into this. It's fine. All right, so let's move on.
They are free.
You guys have spoke about this issue a lot about rape culture. Is rape culture a myth?
Grape.
Grape, sorry. Grape culture.
Yeah, we did a full.
And we're not talking about wineries, right, fellas?
We did a full
Definitely not.
podcast on this. All the studies are there and everything else like that. But yeah.
So if somebody's actually graped, that's something you take seriously?
Of course, it's
100%.
one of the most heinous crimes. I genuinely think guys that do that should be put to death.
Yep.
It's one of the worst things you
Really?
can do. Yeah, absolutely, it's unacceptable.
So you think grape is one of the worst crimes someone could do? It's not funny. It's not interesting. It's like just
Hell no.
death sentence.
No, I think guys that do that to women need to be dealt with in a certain manner, and that's unacceptable behavior.
So
Reprehensible.
here's a guest on your show named Charleston White. Let's listen to this anecdote.
Sure.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, we used to run trains on white girls.
Just go to Robin Hood.
We used to do it without permission. So it's not like she came over and said, "Hey, I want to sleep with all you guys."
Yeah.
We said, "Hey, man, that white girl like you. Get her over here." And then we put.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. We just come in with dicks out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. She.
We about to go on Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay, Twitch.
So do you think that your friend Charleston should be put to death?
So
Wait, hold on. Whose friend?
Okay, whatever, your guest. Yeah, you guys are pretty friendly with him.
No, we're not.
You were you were laughing. You seem to be taking that, having a laugh about it.
Do you know why?
Why?
No, do you know why?
Go ahead, please. I'm listening.
Because we cannot believe he said that on camera. I was like, it can't be serious.
also the other thing too, Ethan, did you see that full interview, Ethan? Out of curiosity.
Probably didn't.
I've seen bits of it. No, I
Okay,
haven't watched
you didn't watch the full interview. Okay.
Out of context.
So, fantastic. Once again, you like to do the out of context thing, but it's okay. Let me aware you.
Go ahead and just
During the
explain.
course of
You don't
that
have to do
interview,
all that.
during the course of that interview, he went through his life story and how he changed his life and turned it around from a life of crime, robbing people, being involved in a murder, doing that type of thing when he was young. He talked about all that in the beginning and how he turned his life around and how he advocates for the youth now to not be involved in a life of crime. So what that clip that you took right there.
You said rapists should be put to death.
Yeah, they should be.
Well, he just said he gang raped.
And also keep in mind that he was quoting a song from Two Live Crew. So like I said before.
So it didn't happen.
Well, of course, he's sensationalizing it by quoting the music thing, but I'm telling you that he was explaining his life of crime prior, right, during the course of that podcast. So you're taking that one clip and trying to say, oh, you guys laughed at rape. No, we didn't. What I'm telling you is that we were listening to a life story that he was talking about and how he changed his life around. So obviously he did some shitty things when he was younger, and he turned his life around.
So if you are a rapist, then you can basically recover and be a guest, a celebrated guest on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
Well, he was a child also when he did that. And that was from a song that he was quoting again.
Again, so
those weren't his words. He was quoting a song, number one. Number two, he was a kid when that happened. Again, this is why it's important to watch the full podcast before you go ahead and make the comments that you make.
It's so easy to own these people, dude. It's so they're not interested in actual truth.
Goofing around, or not goofing, but you guys think he's exaggerating. But let me just tell you a little bit something about your friend Charleston White.
He's not our friend, by the way.
You guys know most of this. But
FYI,
the audience,
I just want to make this very clear. We're not friends with him.
In 1991, he was sent to jail for murdering a man who tried to stop him from shoplifting.
Yep.
But now we're 2019. This was 5 years ago. He was arrested for unlawful carrying a weapon. 2019, he was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. In 2022, 2 years ago, he's arrested for DUI, unlicensed carry of weapon, possession of marijuana. I mean, whatever, 420 blazed. 2023, last year, stopped by FBI over kidnapping allegations. And again in 2023, he was arrested for...
We did a podcast with
bro, let's rub those coconuts together, man. What do you mean, what does it have to do with you? It's a video with you in it.
Use your brain, my nigga. We're not friends. We just did a podcast.
Yeah, we did a podcast, and we're not friends with him. And again, like I said before, the clip that you're referring to, he was describing his life story of what he had done prior. He actually mentioned that murder that you mentioned as well. Yeah, we did a podcast with
bro. Let's rub those coconuts together, man. What do you mean? What does it have to do with you? It's a video with you in it.
Use your brain, my nigga. We're not friends. We just did a podcast.
Whoa.
Yeah, we did a podcast.
Bro, he actually sounded like a demon there for a second. H3 sounded like an actual demon. What is going on?
We're not friends with him. And again, like I said before, the clip that you're referring to, he was describing his life story of what he had done prior. He actually mentioned that murder that you mentioned as well. So again. Yeah, it was him telling his life story.
That was the moment, guys. If you know, you know.
Okay.
And he was using a Two Live Crew song to describe it.
So put rapists to death unless they're cool and want to come on our show.
That's not what I said at all. Like I said before, he was a minor.
You said put rapists to death.
He was a minor. He was a minor.
Verbatim.
Obviously, minors have a different legal system than adults do. So he was a minor when he did it.
Yeah, you didn't mention that.
Ethan,
I just
what
mentioned
about your guest, bro?
He didn't mention the minor thing. What?
Ethan,
he was a minor when he did that.
Also, you're a podcaster, right? So you know guests come on your show all the time. What about your bad guests? I can name a few.
Yeah, it wasn't a combative interview. You guys, you know what I mean? Like you guys were laughing and having a good time and being like, "Oh shit."
Well, as podcasters, Ethan, we let our guests talk. So whatever they want to say, they can say because it's their podcast. Now, granted, you yourself are a podcaster too. And your guests are very, very, very well endowed as well. Actually, bro, your guests are really well out there. Like Liver King, the scammer. Mm-hmm. Isn't that one of your friends too? Actually, if I'm correct, you follow him on Instagram.
Friend of the show.
That's your real friend. And he scammed how many people? Millions?
Yeah.
From his lifestyle? Isn't that your friend, Ethan? Damn, that's your friend, buddy. He's a scammer. That's fucked up, bro.
Coco, you gotta chill. You gotta hit that island breeze, man. You're getting emotional.
I know, bro. I love it. It's chill.
He literally got owned.
I mean, if you're gonna use that angle of like you brought this guy on your podcast,
my friend.
He's not even our friend, bro.
And
no,
it wasn't that you. Okay, you know
I don't even want to be defending him, to be honest with you. But I'm telling you, but we gotta have things in context.
Go ahead and do your thing.
He's describing. You guys are
getting emotional.
He literally talked about. No, we're not getting emotional. We're describing to you. We're just describing to you.
Take a breath.
Bro, he accused him in a demon voice of being something that they're not, and then when they say we're not that, and as a matter of fact, your guests on your podcast are scammers. he calls them emotional. It's insane.
Just describing to you that he was describing his life story, which involved criminal and nefarious acts. Okay, and
by the way, Liver King was exposed after he came on our show.
Oh, well, maybe you should have did your research. Maybe.
What, with a fucking crystal ball, Walter?
Oh, well, guess what?
Do we need a crystal ball?
We didn't know he was on
You said
That's on the
you
show.
didn't know he did these crimes when he was on your show?
Coconuts in your head, Ethan. Oh, my God.
Yeah, do you understand how
I guess we
future
both need
and
a crystal
past
ball,
are
Ethan.
different?
I guess we both need a crystal ball.
Walter, do you understand the difference between future and past? Are you aware of temporal
Well, you mentioned some things in the future
Exactly,
with
bro. How
fucking
do we
around with
know?
animals and getting caught with a gun and shit. This is after the fact. How are we supposed to know that? Getting stabbed
Well,
by
no, I'm
that
talking
was
about
after
the
he
rape.
came on our podcast. We need the same
The
crystal ball as
reason-
you, Ethan.
The reason I brought up his rap sheet is
Well, actually, Ethan, if you saw, we're not friends at all. And actually, after the show, we had some beef. If you saw what
for
happened
real?
after. Yeah,
What'd you
we're
guys
not-
beef about?
Everything,
We
bro.
don't. Yeah, we just don't get along with the guy.
Everything.
Yeah, bro.
So, I mean, this is another-
You were saying that we're his friend, bro? Come on,
We're
man.
not, man. Not
I
even
take that.
close.
You know what? I misspoke. I don't know if you guys are friends. That's fine.
It's the angle you
But
try to
Ethan,
approach
be
it
honest
on.
here. You do that a lot, though. You misspeak a lot, honestly. Don't you?
Well, I mean, I'm willing. If I say that you guys are
To be
friends,
honest, I'm not even happy that I had to
wrong. I'll
explain
admit it.
that.
I don't know if you guys were friends. I don't
we're
think
not.
that detail's important.
We're not,
Okay.
and I well, you try to come on that frame that we're his friend.
Ethan, am I being wrong here by saying that you're friends with Liver King?
Okay, so okay. We didn't know. It's fine.
Okay. There you go.
Hey, we didn't know that he was going to say that shit. We didn't have a
But
crystal
Being a
ball either,
podcaster,
Ethan.
You guys
learn a
did.
lot.
All right.
All right.
So thank you guys. Moving on.
Actually, Ethan, can I ask you a question, bro?
Go ahead.
I think, honestly speaking, bro, you're a great person at heart. But
Thanks.
sometimes
That makes two of us.
things can happen where we misspeak on what we say. And back in the day, me and Myron were coming up in the YouTube streets, Rumble streets, trying to make a name for ourselves. And somebody made an accusation against my friend Myron here. Some, Listerine was misplaced and not used correctly. But all of a sudden,
they're gonna bring that up. That girl that was exposed as lying on Myron. And then Ethan slandered them. He slandered so many people. I forgot about that.
you and your team came to the defense of this person, allegations, and surprisingly, you said that we were rapists. And I was like, no way.
Didn't say that.
I
That's
thought-
actually that's a flat out lie.
What'd you say then?
I don't know why you need to lie about that.
You insinuated, and not
He
so many-
did say that they were rapists. I remember.
Did not.
That it was sexual assault.
That was
Yeah, he did. He did say that.
I got all the clips. You guys want to go over it?
Oh,
You
we got everything
insinuated
too.
that it was sexual assault is what you
Load it
did.
up, baby. We got everything too.
That's true. That's true. And I believe it was, by the way, and we can go over that. I do believe you did sexually assault her, Myron, and we can go over that.
She didn't even want to say that.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
This is insane. Oh my god.
And I know exactly. That's why I'll say it. I'll say it for her.
You'll say it for her. Okay. Okay, Ethan.
Anyhow,
Okay.
finish your statement here.
Here's the
Coconuts,
thing.
you
I'm not even
misspeak
mad
a
at you
lot.
about
You-
that.
you-
Like, I'm not even,
Coconuts,
honestly, I'm not even that
do you
angry.
think rape is the same
hold on.
as...
Hold on,
Okay.
Ethan. If this was you, bro, and someone accused you of this, you know what I'd say? I need
Dude, just a half hour ago, Ethan was complaining about people slandering him. Isn't it insane?
all the evidence before I say Ethan did this. Because as a man,
That's
what we
true.
go through, bro, is terrible. Women lie all the time and say, oh, he did this and that, which normally could not be true. And we believe it because she said it. First is, what does Ethan say? You know what? I'll give Ethan that benefit of the doubt. But unfortunately, you didn't go that. You say, you know what? Fuck these niggas. They're rapists.
Yeah.
In not so many words.
And
I
then we
would
did,
never
and then we
use
did our
the N-word,
podcast.
Walter. How dare you? Or, well, not
And
today.
then we did our podcast, right? And we debunked it. We showed the text message. We showed everything.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
let's
guys
look at the clips then. Instead of talking hypothetically, let's just
not-
dig
it's
into
not
it.
hypothetical.
Clearly, this is something of a point of contention.
I mean, I
So
don't really
here-
care about it. I'm cool with debating the other stuff, but if you want to go down this road, that's
Walter
fine.
brought it up.
We
He
just want to
seems
know
to
why.
care about it.
We just want to know why.
I mean, I think the
Well,
public's consensus
because I
is very
think
clear.
Myron sexually assaulted her.
How? Were you
Well,
there?
let's get into it. Y'all want to talk about it or not?
Yeah, of course. Were you
All right.
there,
So
bro?
let's start by watching her recount the story. Okay, let's start.
About to lose another 10,000 subscribers because you guys lost 10,000 subscribers after this. You guys know that, right? Like after we did our episode, I'm warning you, Ethan. Like you did your episode on this, then we did our retaliation episode showing the evidence and everything. You guys lost 10,000
affected our
subscribers.
sub count? That's crazy.
Oh, I got the
Oh,
numbers.
we got the numbers,
You
buddy.
guys lost 10,000 that day. We can show it right now
Yeah.
on fucking
Okay.
Social Blade. Yeah, pull it up real quick.
I don't know if you know this, buddy,
You
but
guys
we
lost
lose
10,000
10,000 every month.
Oh, okay, well, y'all lost 10,000 on that day. You guys lost 10,000 on that day.
Every month, sucker.
Look, 10,000 on that day. We got it right here.
It's commonplace, man. Y'all take credit for that.
You guys literally lost 10,000.
Bro, it's hilarious. Dude, this is so funny. We're so unpopular. We lose tens of thousands of subscribers all the time. Yeah, but you lost 10,000 subscribers that day as a result of lying.
Can we talk about the actual issue instead of getting so emotional all the time?
No, I'm just showing you the numbers.
Who's emotional, bro?
Dude, they're showing you math.
I'm just warning you if you want to go down this road.
Numbers are emotional.
You're going to look crazy. Let's go ahead.
I'm
Let's do it.
just trying to have a straight conversation. You guys start screaming and hollering about
No one's
sub counts and stuff. It's very emotional.
It's screaming.
We're laughing, bro.
do
I'm
you
not
wanna
even
watch
mad
this
about
clip?
this. Let's go for it, man.
The memes don't like you, that I'm leaving a gap between us. And
He may have assaulted you. I mean, at this point,
yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that, but like, again, like,
I don't want to say that.
and again, that's why first of all, I don't think it's fair how you guys dogpiled on her because she never even said it was assault. I did. So let's talk about me.
Yeah, because Ethan, the reason why she said it wasn't assault is because you're leaving out the part where she came over to my place. She left where she was at to come to my place.
Ethan's not interested in facts. Facts and truth, that's oppression.
She went and hung out with me. We went and got food prior to this. Then we were in my bed. She came back to my place, by the way, after this. Matter of fact, Fresh, didn't she ask you to give her a ride to my spot?
That is correct.
Oh yeah.
And all of those things
hold on.
entitle you to grab her fucking top and expose her breasts?
What?
That's what she said you did.
Dude, she
not
allowed it
a
to
minute
happen.
long. And I was
We're kissing. We're making out. I don't know if you're in the game, Ethan. I know you're married and you haven't been, single
You're infertile
for a while, but it's called escalation. It's called women showing you signs.
She
here's the other
said
thing
that
too.
you attempted to kiss her and she pushed you off.
That's not true, bro. Because I told her to go get Listerine and she went ahead and did it. That's where that mouthwash joke came from. Come on,
first
man.
of all, let me say
Ethan,
this.
you're not gonna win this because you weren't there. Here's the other thing too. Here's the other thing too. I want you to.
You're getting
it's a fight for
excited.
you.
I'd like to make my point, but you can go ahead and finish.
No. Here's the other thing too. At the beginning of that clip that you like to play, because you like to play clips and not the full thing, I said, "Oh, come up." And what does she do? She gets off the edge of the bed and comes closer to me. I mean, I think that's a sign, right, Ethan? She's in my bed.
That's what you said. That's what you said happened.
She just said it in the thing. Oh yeah, I came up
no,
close
you're
to
right.
him.
She said he asked me to come closer and I came a bit closer.
This guy, bro.
But that makes sense to me. If you know.
Oh my gosh. The world's waking up. The world's understanding. The left is divorced from reality. They don't understand. They actually just resent truth, dude.
Go ahead.
This poor, infertile, fat, loser, demon-free.
Then
let him
I
talk,
heard her say he
Go ahead,
jumped on me. Yeah, let me speak, please. Thank you.
Go.
I think it's reasonable for me to conclude. She says he jumped on me and he lifted my top to expose my breasts and commented on my breasts. That is...
Bro, Ethan, dude. Yeah, I understand. So when you're a desirable guy and women want you in that way, it's very... situations can arise where when you're not fat and overweight, where women actually want you. Dude, this is so funny.
It's reasonable for me to conclude that is
You were intimate with a woman, sexual assault, dude. It's hilarious because he can't have these experiences. And he demonizes the most impressive men like Andrew Tate who do and who have, endless supermodels hitting them up. What you're witnessing is the most deformed creatures of society expressing their resentment. It's insane. This is exactly what I've been talking about.
sexual assault. And then when I really doubled down on it is when you responded to it. So here, let me watch a clip of you responding to it, Myron.
wearing like this shirt, and it's like a very loose shirt, whatever.
She's mad about. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let's play just a little bit longer, and I'll expose it for y'all.
I've looked at underneath it and commented.
Yeah, my chest, because I have.
He commented after looking at me, and I just felt oppression.
I have piercing. Yeah.
Sorry, you said what?
No, I said I have piercing, so he made a comment on it.
Oh, okay.
And it was very creepy. It was very weird.
He's very creepy, the comment.
I want to.
I was in his bed after asking for a ride over to his place.
No, it was not creepy. She's mad because I basically made a joke about her titties being lopsided. That's what the fuck it is, man. Right?
Yeah, so you just described sexual assault.
What? No, he didn't. Oh, dude, okay, so it's actually not funny. He's straight up lying about consensual relation. That's completely immoral. That's evil. That's completely evil.
You just admit to it, right? I mean, you said
No, I did.
I did.
Okay, I mean, he's blatantly saying the opposite of what truth is. He's just making things up. A comment is sexual assault. She's in his bed. She wants to be intimate. This is completely incoherent. This is just resentment. That's what this is going.
Lift her top, and I commented on her breasts.
Yeah, and it was 100% consensual, Ethan. Because here's the thing: she's gonna say, see, here's the thing. I don't know. I'm once again, it's fantastic that you pulled up a clip from that podcast. I don't know if you saw that number 59 there, but during the course of the podcast, that was 59 times she lied to you, and I showed proof that she lied.
Yeah, you were
during
very
the course
generous
of that podcast.
with those cap counters.
No. I was very thorough.
No, it was objective.
About it because I showed full text messages. It was a 6-hour long podcast.
Anyway,
We
I'm talking
debunked
about
everything.
This is the point that matters, right? The
Sure,
assault
go ahead.
part. Let's focus on that.
Okay.
So you basically are confessing now and then that you lifted her top and commented on her breasts.
She let me do it, Ethan.
How do you think that's assault, bro? Like, every single guy that has been with a woman and the woman's been interested in him and been into it is literally laughing right now. This is hilarious. It's sexual assault. You commented on her body.
What was she?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Spoken like a real Fed, bro.
She let
you do it.
Yes.
And in what way did
Yes.
she indicate?
Yes.
Did she say you can lift my breasts? You can lift my top and make fun of my breasts?
This guy's insane. This guy's deranged.
Dude,
I think 20,000 subscriber incoming, bro.
No, Walter, let Myron talk.
Hold on.
Oh
Ethan, let me ask you a question. Like, when you and
She
your
let
woman,
you do it. What does that mean?
Like, when you and your woman are about to make love, do you sit there and go, "Do you mind if I lift your shirt up?"
Are you
and
talking about my wife?
No,
that
I'm
I've
asking
been
you,
married
like,
to for 12 years?
whether it's your wife or a woman that you've hooked up with in the past. Let's
She
be
said
honest
she
here.
was pushing you off, dude.
No, that's not true. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not true. It's a lie.
Okay, but if that's what she said, then you agree it's
She said that it wasn't sexual assault.
reasonable for me
Owned and destroyed.
to conclude that their essay did happen.
That's not true, bro. That's what I'm trying to explain.
But you know
It's
what?
not true.
You know what's interesting
She
to me is
lied
that
throughout the
you're
entire talk. Why do you think she was so reluctant?
You're confessing
no, I'm not
right now.
confessing
You
that.
understand that, right?
No, Ethan. Why do you think
Am
she
I
said
crazy?
no?
This man just
no, because
confessed.
you're trying to listen. You're trying to hear something that didn't happen. I'm telling you, she literally, right? Because once again, you're playing clips and you're not playing the full thing. This girl asked Fresh to come to my house. He had to drive her from Miami Beach all the way to my spot, which is about 30 minutes away, okay, FYI. She went out and hung out with me. We went to go get some food. Then she came back to my place. Then I told her, we kissed. Why do you think I told her to go get some fucking Listerine? Because I didn't like the way her breasts smelled.
As much as you want to go on about what happened, the lead-up does not indicate consent in any way.
Ethan.
Lead-up is not consent, brother.
We kiss, and then I say, yo, I don't like the way her breast smells. You need to go get some Listerine. She goes and gets the Listerine and comes back, okay? Then we're in bed kissing or whatever. And she says, oh, you jumped on me. That's not true. That's why she was reluctant to say, oh, I don't want to say sexual assault. Because she knows everything was consensual. Everything that led up to it was consensual, bro. Now, you're trying to make something of
It's because Ethan can't get women, and he's resentful of men who do.
something that isn't true.
That's what it is, yeah.
Okay?
Just to review, you say there was lots of leading up to this, okay,
Yes.
that showed that she was consenting.
Yes.
Then you guys go.
That's how it works, bro. When you're kissing and you want to escalate, how do you think it escalates? Do I have permission to touch your blouse, madam? Or do you think you don't say that? Which do you think it is, dude? I mean, hello?
to your bedroom and where
Excuse me, can I lift my hand to touch your shirt on the outside?
you kiss her. She says that you jumped on her. You disagree. But then the part that's important, in my opinion, which is the
I didn't jump
essay
on her.
part, you say you say then and now that you lifted her top and commented on her breasts, and you don't deny that.
You don't deny. What is going on right now, dude? I mean, seriously. Is he a virgin? Has he never been like commenting on a woman's body is not sexual assault?
Get. She had on who's clothes?
Walter, let him answer. I took my time.
This is crazy. This is really Twilight Zone stuff that's going on right now. I mean, I think what we're witnessing is a look into the desperation of these resentful people. They're so desperate to demonize anyone they disagree with. They actually end up making no sense. And right now, when he looks back on this clip, he's going to understand, wow, I was actually insane. This is ludicrous.
I forgot to mention she was wearing my clothes. She was wearing my clothes too.
His clothes.
She was wearing my clothes.
Tell me why a girl would change into your clothes and go into your bed.
Hold on, just so you again, just to.
Bro, he's taking so many L's right now.
Yeah, I understand it.
Ethan, decline.
You lifted her top and commented on her breasts, right?
Yeah.
You don't deny that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Myron's shirt.
I lifted my.
Do you think commenting on a woman's body when she's taking her clothes off is sexual assault? Like, what does that even mean?
shirt?
So if a girl's wearing
my
your shirt, you can assault her.
No one said that. There was no assault.
There was no assault.
I'm trying to show how ridiculous your argument is, trying to say that, you
told her to
lifted
do
her
Listerine?
shirt. It's like, bro, it's my shirt. She changed it to my clothes. She drank my Listerine. She was in my bed at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. She asked my friend to drive her to my spot 30 minutes away.
Let me ask you this. Was she on the foot? She said she was on the foot of the bed.
And then by your own video that you just showed, I said, oh, come closer. What did she do? She came closer.
Okay.
She came closer.
That doesn't sound like a. If I'm trying to hook up with a girl, if she's like sitting at the edge of the bed and just inches up a little.
We've already established you have no idea what it means to hook up with a girl, Ethan. Don't even try. Don't even try.
That sounds like.
She didn't inch up a little bit. She got close to me, bro. We were making out. Why do you think I told her to get Listerine?
Ethan.
Like, come on, man.
Ethan.
Come on, Ethan.
We're all men here, right? Before you married your wife, did you smash? Maybe? Once or twice?
Do I do premarital sex?
Yeah,
yes.
Okay, so when this happened, just take us back in time here. Not to get into your business, but I'm just curious, bro. You were in the bed at some point with her, right? And did you magically just like say, hey, babe, can I see your tits? Or did you say, oh shit, it's happening right now, I'm hard as fuck. Lift it up and then go for it. What happened?
Not that. No, I did not just lift her top up and go for it.
Probably said, I need enthusiastic consent. Do you
Yeah.
consent to me lifting your shirt up this much?
That would mean.
Do you consent to me lifting it up this
But
much?
it doesn't sound like you guys were laying in bed making out. It sounds like you were making awkward advances on her.
She told you in your own thing that I told her to get Listerine, correct? Why would I tell her to get Listerine?
You can only smell someone's breath if you're making out with them. You probably did it just because you're being a dick and you felt rejected because she didn't want you.
Oh, but she went and got the Listerine, right? Because she was rejected.
Ethan, remember Amber Heard?
Yeah.
Yo.
Imagine if Johnny Depp didn't take her to court and fight for his life and his career.
So Amber Heard lost the defamation case. Therefore, women be lying.
No.
They do be lying.
It was proven.
They do be lying.
That she was
They
lying.
do be lying, bro.
And how many other men have been in the same position where they've been lied about by women?
Well, here's the thing. She didn't even say it. He said it for her.
But again, this is why. Yeah, right. Of course. And again, I think it's fucked up that y'all went after her because she didn't say that. First of all, I thought that was fucked up.
We came at you.
She has every right to describe a bad date that she had with you, which is what she was doing. And then I drew the conclusion based on what you said then and now that you.
And they came at you, and you lost 10,000 subscribers that day.
Lifted her top and commented on her lopsided breasts, as you said. Which is
And it was consensual.
That is actually quite
consensual.
literally sexual assault.
No, it is not.
It's not.
What? Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. This is hilarious.
Consensual. Criticism isn't illegal, bro.
And
They were
Ethan,
lopsided.
this is funny because if this was you, this position here, you know the big difference between us and you? We say, you know what? We need all the evidence.
We need evidence.
To
We
to
wouldn't say no
prove
crazy shit like that.
you are essaying somebody. But guess
Well,
what?
I mean, I'm not taking this to the police. She gave her story, and I listened.
No, you assume.
You assume
Actually,
for her.
defamation would be considered this because you said.
It's not defamation.
Yeah,
It's
no, you
literally
said-
not defamation,
You said
bro.
to him that he assaulted
It's a
somebody.
first-hand account. It's a girl saying, "This is what happened to me."
No,
How's that?
because she said that it didn't happen.
And then you said this was sexual assault. She said, no, it's not that.
What
And then you
said?
tried to make it that.
That's crazy, bro. That's like us saying that you.
Well, I
sorry,
think
camera.
you basically.
Bro, you even had our
admit
enemies
that
coming
you
to our
did
defense.
sexually
That's how
assault
bad
her.
you fucked up on that one.
Yeah,
Even
you
our
had-
enemies came to our
You
defense.
had your friends, Apple and Peach, come to our defense. too.
Yeah.
I mean, it is definitely my opinion that you sexually assaulted her. That hasn't changed.
Well, sir, I would say the general consensus is that you're wrong, and you guys lost 10,000 subscribers that day after we did our episode.
Bro, I lose
It's literally
10,000
right there.
every day, bro.
Ethan,
It's like a fucking game.
You know what my
Okay.
opinion is?
But you know,
Yeah, sure, you lose every day 10,000. I mean, we could look. You
Not
didn't lose
every day,
10,000
every
every
month.
single day. Come on, man. You guys got 3 million subscribers or
since you
something,
guys
right?
love Social Blade so much, why did y'all erase 120
We didn't erase
million
anything.
videos right before coming on our show?
We didn't.
What?
We didn't. What are you talking about?
Bro, quite literally, look at Social Blade. You guys removed like a ton of content from your channel.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
of course.
we're controversial, bro.
Yeah,
All of our
bro.
shit is on Rumble.
Yeah. Sponsor.
What did you remove?
Yeah,
Rumble's our sponsor.
we cleaned up our channel, bro. Like we're all of
got
our
to.
videos on Rumble, man.
Yep.
You cleaned it up.
Yeah, we cleaned up our channel, our shit that are because we're not politically correct.
We've made great changes
Yeah.
to be on YouTube's good side.
Yeah, we're
And why
yeah.
yesterday of all time?
We didn't do it yesterday.
Yeah.
That's what it says here.
No, we did it weeks ago, man.
Yep.
We did it about 2 weeks ago now. At this point,
We're putting all the good stuff on
super
Rumble.
transparent about that. We said, yo, all of our videos on Rumble. Go check it out.
All the best parts are Rumble.
Yeah, man.
Tap into it.
I mean, you know about YouTube censorship. You know
Okay,
how
so
it is.
you guys are going back and erasing offensive and things that you
We
guys
want
have
to
said
make
on your
sure
channel. That's fair.
YouTube is happy.
I've done that too.
And everyone's happy. And
Yeah,
everyone
bro.
does it. All creators do it, bro.
Yeah, bro. Everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're controversial, man. I mean, I don't know why you're. I mean, that's not the point. You're taking away from the point
I
that
am too. No, I
you
am
lost
too.
10,000 on that day after making that video. So I think the general
All right,
consensus is that
well,
you're
you know
incorrect.
what? Then I'm happy to say bye-bye to assault apologists. You know what I mean? Like, go enjoy Fresh
There
and
wasn't
Fit.
an
But I'll
assault,
be
my friend.
honest,
That's the
there's
problem.
zero overlap in our fan base.
And that's fine. And that's fine. I think that's why we got so many.
Bro, every single time these things happen, more and more people come over to the Fresh and Fit side because they understand that you're just making things up. You're a resentful little man who's weak and cowardly, and they see you for who you are when you're contrasted with these complete winners. That's what's happening here. They see it every time you go after Andrew Tate. There are those people that recognize, wait a second, he's making fun as a fat guy who's a loser and has admitted to infertility. He's making fun of a 6'4" billionaire who's in shape, can fight, kickboxing world champion, confirmed adored by supermodels, and has more in cars than you're worth. Oh, and on top of that, men want to be him and not you. Look, I mean, it's really their game is resentment. That's all it is. Crazy.
People watching. We got almost 20. Actually, we got 30,000 plus on our side watching.
You guys usually erase your videos? Like you erased. There was a video from yesterday you guys uploaded and then erased. Which one was that?
Yeah.
Yesterday. No, we only did one.
mean-
We didn't even film yesterday.
I mean,
We don't film on Tuesdays.
It was a video that was up, and then it was deleted yesterday.
Nope. Was not. We did the Jake Shields interview, and that's still up.
well, either way, man.
Nice try, though.
Video deletion is normal. It's YouTube,
yeah,
bro.
But yeah, I mean, we're not
Come
we're
on,
not
bro.
running from that. Like, yeah, we delete videos all the time because we're trying to be within the guidelines because our stuff is controversial. So
Okay.
obviously we got to keep our real stuff
There
on
was a
Rumble.
video where you were dressed up in some anti-Semitic outfit
Oh, here we go.
with Zerka, and it was up 2 days ago, and it was gone yesterday. It's private now.
What?
It was never up on the YouTube channel ever.
Never.
That is not true. That is not true. You're lying.
It's never
That is
been up.
lying.
Okay,
I've had
no,
the
no.
timestamp.
Where? Show us.
Okay,
I
I'd love
had-
to.
you guys-
I got it. I still got the timestamp. Yeah, give me a sec.
Well, I've got it all here too. Well, you guys want to talk? I mean, Myron, is it?
Go ahead.
Is the timing of going in?
All of the voices of these like beta freaks sound the same. It's like, oh my god, so desperate. I have to prove that you're a bad person so that people don't listen to you because they'll want to be like you instead of me. And oh my god, Andrew Tate, bad person. They all sound the exact same.
Erasing your anti-Semitism have anything to do with the timing of this conversation?
Anti-Semitism. What are you talking about? Anti-Semitism.
Oh, are you denying being an anti-Semite?
No, I'm not an anti-Semite whatsoever.
Are you?
Do I hate myself?
I wonder.
Because I'm an Arab. I'm technically a Semite
Wait,
as well.
hold
Do
on.
I hate myself
Why do
by
you
your
wonder-
logic?
Why do you wonder that?
I'm an Arab. So do I hate myself as well?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Because Arab are Semites.
I didn't ask if you're Islamophobic.
We love everybody.
You guys want to talk about this? So here.
You don't have to be a Muslim to be an Arab.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Are you okay?
Well, you said Islamophobia. Like what? There are Christian Arabs. And there's Jewish Arabs too, actually.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So you say you're not anti-Semitic. So here's the clip this is the one that he erased from the other day. This is from YouTube. Here it is, and then you can tell me if this is anti-Semitic or not. You're sitting with Nick Fuentes, by the way, a known neo-Nazi. You agree with that, right? He's a neo-Nazi.
No, I wouldn't agree with you on that.
He's a groiper.
Wouldn't agree with you on that.
He has an alt account that he communicates with you with called Autumn Groiper or something. Like he literally is a self-described groiper. Kids loved Hitler. Kids love Hitler.
What does that have to do with, like, what's your point here? You're taking one clip. You're taking once again. You're fantastic at taking sound bites and trying to run with a narrative. You're fantastic at doing that. We've debunked you a bunch of times trying to do that. What's your problem with Nick?
Right. Okay. He's a great, upstanding guy. There's nothing anti-Semitic about him. Let's watch this clip.
He's gone. I already told the ADL. He's fucking gone. These anti-Semites gone.
The ADL has nothing to do with Jewish people. Elon Musk called out the ADL. Tons of Jewish people call out the ADL. It's because they're corrupt. They're pro-censorship. Insane.
Myron got the call.
Obvious.
6 million died.
So, at this point, what is this you're dressed up as, and what does 6 million died refer to?
I can't see what you're showing on screen.
Really?
I can't see it.
It's you dressed in a long black beard and a black top hat and a suit, and you're talking, yeah. So,
Bro, okay, again, they don't watch the show. He has so many characters he dresses up as. He dresses up as Mexicans. He dresses up as samurai, as burglars, as Chinese people. Dude, he has characters for everyone.
what is it you're dressed up as here?
You know what? I'm really glad that you brought that up, Ethan. You know what I have here?
Yeah, he's gonna show him. He's gonna show him.
Viking hat, Mexican hat.
There it
Are
is.
you Are you comparing wearing up? Oh my God, bro. Okay, bro,
Yeah, man.
we can actually talk. We don't need to see your whole wardrobe. But that's very sassy and zesty of you.
No, because here's the thing, my friend.
Oh my gosh, isn't it sassy when you're discrediting what I accused you of baselessly? Oh my gosh, are you emotional? Bruh, what the fuck is going on?
I love when you guys do this,
Bro.
because you're gonna go ahead and take one clip and say you're an
me just show you the
anti-Semite.
clips,
By
man.
that
You're getting
case,
so emotional.
no, because this is fantastic. I knew you would do this. I knew you would do this.
Okay.
And here's the thing: I make fun of everybody. I got hats for every single race, every single religion. I grew up a Muslim.
So
I
what
make
did
fun of
you-
myself. I
I have
literally,
more. Would you like to see it?
dude, you could show whatever you want. I make fun of everybody.
He's
every
already owned you, bro. He's already destroyed you.
race. I'm not anti anything. I hate everyone equally. I make jokes on everybody, bro. Nice
knew I
try
would
though.
You knew I would pull the videos you erased, right?
That's fantastic, man. You could pull whatever you want. Everything's on
You did
Rumble, bro.
erase
You
it,
do
though,
realize
just
that
to
we
be
don't hide
clear.
anything. All this stuff is on
Okay,
Rumble.
let's continue. Let's continue.
stuff
I
is on Rumble.
understand what your point is. Let's continue. So
He's
you say,
reaching.
so you're dressed as a Jewish guy, and you
Yep.
start saying 6 million died. What is that about? What do you mean by that?
What do you think he means by that? He just said he makes fun of everyone.
I mean,
Hello?
hey.
Oh my gosh. It's like this guy's never been to a comedy show or even listened to a comedy special where, Ricky Gervais, everyone makes fun of that event.
Dude, if you want to debate on that, you could go ahead and obviously have that discussion with Nick. But again,
Nick, I thought he was a normal, upstanding dude.
no, he's a great guy, man.
He's a Holocaust historian.
Look,
Actually, you should bring him on your
Funny,
show.
right?
Ethan.
yeah, you should
Go
bring
ahead,
him on your
let's
show,
finish this
man,
clip.
and you can have this discussion.
Exactly 6 million?
Not a hell.
What about 59999?
Myron Stein is here. Anybody need a loan, by the way? High interest rates, but I can hook y'all up. Low interest, man.
You know what's the most awkward part of the show?
That's anti-Semitic too. Anti-Semitic too.
Yeah, what'd you say, Brett?
But okay, I understand. You make fun of everybody, so
Yeah.
we can let this clip
You know,
go.
I think I got a clip of you making anti-Semitic comments about Ben Shapiro, if I'm not mistaken. You wanna go down-
True. I forgot about that. Yeah, he literally. Oh my gosh, I can't even say what he said on YouTube because YouTube is a tiered system, and I'd get punished for saying what Ethan said on YouTube. But he made horrific remarks about Ben Shapiro, and the entire internet just went after him so hard.
This road. If you really want to go down this road, Ethan, we can do this.
Is
I
it
have a
okay
clip
for
of
me
you
to say
making
the N-word?
anti-Semitic comments on Ben Shapiro.
Is it okay for me to say the N-word?
Ethan, you disabled our screen sharing. Could you delete that or whatever?
Because if you want to go down this road, that's
What
cool,
happened?
bro. We could
Wait,
do
hold on a
it.
sec.
Disabled
What
our
happened,
screen
Walter?
sharing. You disabled our screen sharing.
Are you guys having a hard time seeing the video feed? Just sorry to pause the debate for a second, but I do want to fix that so you guys can see.
I mean, this isn't really even a debate. It's him trying to reach and getting
I'm sorry.
stumped
I
every
don't
single
want to argue
time.
with you. I'm just wondering if you
Is
need
it
me to
tech-
fix
is it-
something. You can't see Ethan? Okay,
And also,
1 second. Let me see
We
if
can't
I
share our
turn
screen
off and
either.
on my
Okay,
video.
we can see Ethan now, but we can't share our screen to show our videos. You have to read.
If you want to
read
send
it.
us links, I can pull stuff up. That's fine.
Oh, if you want the ability to screen share, here, I think...
Hold on. Let's continue.
Okay.
Let's
I mean,
continue.
you don't want. Oh, hold on. Do you don't want? You don't want me to show the anti-Semitic
Hold
clip
on.
of you talking about
No.
Ben Shapiro?
Go ahead, bring it up.
But can I
or do
say
you
the
wanna move
N-word?
on?
Myron, can I say the N-word?
I don't care. You could do whatever you want, bro.
Whatever you want, bro.
Is it appropriate
You're a
for a
grown
white
man.
person to say the N-word?
You're a grown man. You can say
no,
whatever you
Ethan,
want.
What word?
Walter, is it appropriate for a white person to say the N-word?
No. What word is that? Sorry, coconuts are in my head. What word is that?
Why are you acting like silly, like you don't know what I'm talking about?
Remember, coconuts for brains. What word is that? Can you just tell me real quick? I'm listening.
Oh, is that what happens when I'm making a point that you know is not easy for you to answer? You go, I can't hear you. I got coconuts for brains.
What's that word, Ethan? You're so smart, bro. What's the word? Just tell me real quick. What's the word? You know what? Play the video.
No, I gotta get the clip. I have
What's
it here.
that word, Ethan? Come on, you're smart, bro. You got this.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
I mean, look, bro. You can say it if you want.
If you guys want to play videos of me saying the N-word, I'm gonna. We can't show that, but I know that
you
I
did
have
actually.
done it.
Yeah, you did, and you made a bunch of racial comments too, saying the N-bomb all over the place.
Actually,
so,
Ethan.
I mean, if you're gonna call me racist, bro, we're both racist together. Then in that case.
Well, no, not quite. I thought you guys were gonna play the Ben Shapiro clip.
Yeah, let me get it real
we
quick.
have quite a few, but by the way,
in those moments,
logic.
I definitely off millions died in the Holocaust, but you make fun of everyone, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So let me go to some of the tweets you made.
Sure.
Nick Fuentes is a nice person. He was a pleasure to have on the show. Said Pearl. They hate Nick because he criticizes Val problems in American foreign policy and dem boys. Can you tell me what dem boys means?
So, I mean, you want to go into this realm?
Sure, yeah, of course. I asked you, didn't I?
He has very valid critiques of American foreign policy when it comes to Israel.
So what does dem boys mean?
whatever you want to mean.
Yeah, you know what it means.
The boys on the block.
What does it mean when you say
boys
it?
in
It
the
means
streets.
Jewish people.
The boys in business. Whatever you want to mean.
Yeah, it could be whatever you want.
Well, no, you said I know what it means. It means Jewish people.
Okay.
Is that what you want to mean?
Okay, coconuts. I'm living in a reality where we're all sharing the same. You trying to create this like weird situation where we pretend that we don't know what anything means, and we just pretend we have coconuts in our brain.
You said it before many times.
Oh, guys, let's just try to focus and do a point so we can actually talk about something.
Sure. I thought. I mean,
so
okay. You want to have a debate on this? Okay.
Things.
Let's go.
The Bolsheviks killed millions of Russians. Who's going to tell them they were dem boys?
Yep, that's a fact.
Yeah, and then you say, this one is real interesting. You say the movie Europa.
That's just history, dude.
Is the most based documentary.
Yep.
Can I read a synopsis of that film?
Where are you going to read it from? Wikipedia on one of the bot forums?
Well, tell me if you think this is inaccurate.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm grabbing it. Here it is. So yeah, it's from Wikipedia, but if you have a better place to describe it, that's fine.
Bro, Wikipedia's lies about everything. Hell, they even make you look crazy on there, bro. You're gonna really read Wikipedia?
Well, it's all true. It's all true what they say. I mean, you know what I mean? Here's the synopsis of the film, and then correct it where it's wrong.
Yep.
The film promotes various anti-Semitic conspiracies claiming that communism was created by Jews with the goal of total world domination, and that Jews control the world's money supply and are conspiring to engineer the downfall of white race by encouraging immigration and interracial relationships. It also engages historical revisionism to claim that Jews started World War I and II as part of a plot to establish Israel by provoking the Nazis into acting in self-defense. The film also claims that Jews caused Germany's defeat in World War I, which is commonly referred to as the stab in the back myth, that Adolf Hitler was fighting against a global Jewish plot. You called that movie most based.
Yeah.
It's very based.
It is very based. I mean, is it 100% accurate? No. Most documentaries aren't. There's always an error in everything.
Okay, all right.
I'll say it's too based, honestly.
It's
way
not,
too based, honestly.
Yeah,
but you guys don't have a problem with the description?
I mean, dude,
where'd you read that from? You read that from Wikipedia, bro?
Tell me. You've watched the movie. Tell me if it's accurate.
Wait, you didn't watch it, Ethan?
Did you watch it?
No, I did not watch some fringe neo-Nazi documentary.
So then we can't even have a conversation, bro. Then we can't even have, bro. Ethan, what's wrong with you? And not doing your research, bro.
Such more,
Ethan,
like,
is this accurate?
Come on, man.
Is this accurate?
Come on.
Damn it.
I was actually excited for a second. I thought we were going to talk about this, man. You didn't even watch it.
Come on, bro.
I can tell you that they said the sky was green in there, and you wouldn't even know.
Oh, man.
Ethan.
Is this description accurate?
We don't know. Do you know?
That's why I'm asking you, Walter.
No,
Jesus Christ, man.
That's Wikipedia. But what do you know, Ethan? What do you know?
How about you watch it, Ethan, and I'd be happy to come back and have a discussion with you.
Hold on. Let me talk to cocoa butter. Coconuts.
Coconuts, get it right, Nick.
Coconuts, you've seen this video, this movie, correct?
I've seen everything. I'm watching you, Ethan.
Bro, why are we here? Are we doing? Are we going to talk, or are we going to be silly?
I thought we had a debate going on. I don't know. What is this?
Ethan, how about
this movie?
Ethan,
have you seen this movie?
I've
Walter?
seen. everything in my life.
Ethan, look.
You said it's
If
based,
you've
so I'm
never seen
assuming
the
you saw
movie,
it.
we can't even have a coherent discussion on it.
Is the description accurate? Is the description accurate?
Bro, to be honest, that's Wikipedia. I don't know what's accurate on there. Like, what do you want me to tell you?
I read it to you. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? Information entered your brain. It's time to process it.
Dude, Toy Story, I watched when I was a kid.
Why can't y'all answer if it's accurate?
Dude won like a couple months ago. Nigga, I don't remember shit. How do I remember?
Go one by one here.
Okay, Ethan.
Okay,
I told you already.
communism was created by Jews with the goal of world domination. Agree or disagree?
Nigga, I don't know.
Ethan, if you didn't watch the movie, then we can't have a coherent discussion on it. You didn't even watch it, bro. You're reading a Wikipedia thing asking us if it's accurate. I told you at the beginning, not all of it is 100% accurate, but it is accurate about a lot of things.
Which parts were inaccurate and which parts, you know what I mean? Because I just read the description.
You do realize it's an 8-hour-long movie. You do realize that, right?
Damn.
That's a lot. That's a big commitment to being a fucking Jew hater.
I'm not a Jew hater whatsoever.
You invested a lot of time into hating Jews, brother. You sit down for 8 hours and watch that.
Number one, I'm not a Jew hater whatsoever. We have a lot of close friends.
On that.
We have a lot of close friends that are Jews.
Absolve you of that, but
Fresh's business partners are Jews. We work with Jews. We don't have an issue with Jews whatsoever. We are critical of other things. We are critical of other things that might not necessarily. And here's the thing: we're critical of people that aren't even Jewish a lot of the times. So we're critical of a bunch of things. But Jew haters, we are not.
Just to wrap this up, on the movie Europa, of which the narrative is basically tons of conspiracy theories about Jewish people. How
do you know? You haven't watched it.
By Adolf Hitler and used as cause to kill Jews. You described that documentary as Europa is the most based documentary.
Yes, and the reason why I call it based, Ethan, is because it covers historical facts that are hidden from American history classes. Well, you should watch the documentary and we can have a discussion on it.
Why can't you tell
Bro, he sounded like a demon there again. That was really weird.
Based, Ethan, is because it covers historical facts that are hidden from American history classes.
Dude, he sounds like a demon. That's weird.
Well, you should watch the documentary.
You hear that?
And we can have a discussion on it.
Why can't you tell me?
It sounds like The Exorcist.
But there's a bunch of things.
Dude, his voice actually sounds like a demon. I'm being completely dead serious. That's weird.
Tell me what, Walter. Tell me what,
because
Myron.
we can't have a coherent conversation. We can't have a coherent conversation if you have.
It sounds like The Exorcist.
Yeah, you can't have a coherent conversation because you can't fucking talk about it because you know you'll look anti-Semitic as.
Bro, you didn't even watch the movie. This is insanity. This is insanity.
Fuck, if you even describe one thing it's about.
Well, you watch the movie and then we can have a discussion on it.
Oh
but I'm telling you right now, because you tried to reach with the anti-Semitic thing, saying that you wore a Jewish hat.
This is not a reach,
hats on a bunch of things. That was a reach. Then me saying that
bro, he needs to sue them for defamation. If he continues to say that they're you know what hater, that's defamation. You can be sued for that.
Movie is based. There's a bunch of other historical facts in there, right? Like how the Federal Reserve came into play, etc.
So do you need to learn about the Federal Reserve through an 8-hour neo-Nazi fucking propaganda film? What do you mean? There's lots of books about that.
It would help.
Again, bro.
It would help.
I like to research history.
Anyway, you guys say that
angles.
it's most based, but you refuse to tell me what it's about.
Dude, watch it yourself if you want to know what it's about. That wasn't even your question.
The description's accurate.
Dude, once again.
I told you, not everything is accurate in the film. I told you that already.
What's not accurate?
Watch the movie, bro.
It's 8 hours of film.
You are silly. You're a silly boy.
It's 8 hours of film. Obviously, not all of it is going to be correct.
We're both silly together, my friend.
That's right. One of us is fucking. We're you know what I mean. One of us hating Jews and being silly.
See, you keep trying to say that you keep trying to say that we hate Jews.
Actually,
we don't hate Jews.
Ethan, do you have any black friends?
We just love Hitler.
Ethan, do you have any black friends?
We never said we love Hitler either.
Wait, hold on.
You're putting words in our mouth.
You love Hitler?
No, I'm being silly. You didn't say that, but you did say
Ethan,
that.
You love Hitler,
anyway,
bro?
Go ahead, Walter. Go ahead.
No, you love Ethan. You didn't just say that, did you? You love Hitler? Damn.
Yes, Walter, you got me.
That is so base, bro.
That's crazy, Walter. Oh my God.
What if we put that as a clip and made it a soundbite like you guys do?
Wow. Oh my God.
What if we took that and said that? What if we said, "Wow,
so good.
Ethan Klein
it's almost like I confessed to watching an 8-hour fucking documentary about Jewish conspiracy theories.
Well, here's the thing, Ethan. I watch one of my hobbies. I like to watch World War II films. I like to watch World War I films. I like to watch documentaries in general. I enjoy learning history. I enjoy learning. I watch the History Channel. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Nutty History. I like to watch that as well.
Nutty.
So
6 million Jews died is a myth. That's nutty. How many Jews died in the Holocaust?
Do you know?
Do you know? How many?
I mean, the number is like 6 million, right?
I mean, it's changed a bunch of times.
I mean, you tell us. I don't know your history.
You don't know my history? What? Like, what does that mean?
How many?
You tell us.
I mean,
You tell us.
I answered already.
You said like.
Well, I don't know.
Well, knowing you want me to give you the precise number of people that died in the Holocaust?
Yeah. Do you know?
Illuminate us.
Do you
Ethan.
think that's possible?
Oh. Okay.
So you don't know?
Wait,
Okay.
you guys'
So you
bar
don't
is
know.
really fucking weird.
So you don't know.
So if I can't give you the exact amount of people that died in the Holocaust, then I don't know what I'm talking about. That's literally like impossible to know.
Yeah, we don't know either.
6
Ethan.
million people?
We don't know either.
We don't know
Ethan.
either, bro. If you
We
don't
don't
know,
know
you
either.
have an
If
opinion
you don't know, we don't know,
about it,
bro.
clearly.
We don't know either, bro.
Just saying.
It's about 6 million, though. I'm comfortable saying that.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So you don't know exactly. We don't either.
we'll take your word for it.
Well, I know close enough. It's 6 million.
All right.
We'll take your word for it, bro. Thank you.
And so how many do you think died in the Holocaust?
Whatever you
How many
think, bro.
Jews?
Whatever you think, man.
What do we think? We think too.
So you guys believe 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust?
Whatever you think, brother.
You guys really you guys cannot answer questions. It's pretty
He's so triggered that they're doing his own game back at him now. He's actually, this is hilarious. They've owned him this entire time, and now they're toying with him.
incredible. You both are just, you're getting
did.
so do you know, you guys are getting so emotional and you close off on me. I don't want you to close off on me. Like, I want you just to answer the question. You guys are doing like, you guys crush down, and I just want to know how many, I know you have an opinion. Why are you afraid to say it?
Opinion. It's
You
all,
try to debate us on
Why
a
are
movie you
you
didn't even
afraid
watch.
to answer the
You try to
question,
debate us on a
man? I
movie
wish
you didn't
you
even
guys
watch.
wouldn't be so cowardly
Ethan,
with
you
your
did not
opinions.
do your homework for this
Stand-
debate, my friend.
At all.
You did
Stand
not
on your fucking
You
beliefs,
did not.
brother.
You did not do your research before this
Okay,
debate
how many Jews
whatsoever.
died in the Holocaust?
You try to say we're anti-Semitic. That was a fail. Try to say
He's gotten owned so many times. Just to be clear what this is about, Ethan's gotten destroyed so many times. He's reverted to the most basic leftist position, which is basically just pure idiocy. What he's doing now is trying to get them to say something that will allow him to say nothing that they say should be listened to or contended with rationally. It's an excuse. It's not really a plan. It's more of an excuse that leftists use to say, I don't want to listen to what you have to say because my ideology is by default incoherent and denies reality. I mean, he spent at this point like 30 minutes trying to get them to say something that will allow him to demonize everything they have to say. But that's because Fresh and Fit have owned him so ruthlessly over and over and over again. I mean, everything that Ethan's brought up, they've not only refuted, but they've pointed out how Ethan is guilty of it himself. It's actually crazy. This is crazy. Moving
a
forward.
Jewish outfit. Like I don't have.
Like, at least, if you're gonna believe shit, at least
Cowardly.
stand on it. You guys are being pussies. Like,
disabled
guys are such
our screen
cowards.
sharing.
I'm surprised you
Hold
guys
on.
are such cowards.
You disabled our screen sharing.
I'm
You
answering
disabled
questions
our
you guys have, and so far I have.
We're trying to
I'm not
expose
here
you.
like pussyfooting around like,
And-
We answered it.
How many Jews died in the Holocaust, Walter?
Whatever you said, bro.
Yeah, whatever you
I
said.
wasn't
That's
there.
not an answer.
Dude, I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
actually is an answer.
Whatever you said, I believe you. You are more worse than I am, my friend.
All right, well,
I know
you're
about
up
nigga
as
shit.
base. Let's not
'Cause I'm a
forget.
nigga.
Okay, so you guys are not anti-Semitic. I think we've pretty thoroughly debunked that claim. I think it's pretty safe to say.
You can tell in the background the freakish demons laughing. They sound deformed. It's crazy.
How are we anti-Semitic?
Break it down for us.
Tell us how we're anti-Semitic if
you-
you're going to make that claim. How are we?
How many Jews died in the Holocaust?
How's
You
we-
told us. We're going off you. What you said.
Okay, you guys don't want to have a serious conversation about it.
Okay. So how are we anti-Semitic now?
All right, let's move on.
Destroyed, owned again.
Making accusations I can't back it up.
No, it's been thoroughly proven you guys are anti-Semitic.
Haha, thoroughly proven. My ideology says that any person I disagree with must be anti-Semitic. He just proved to you for 30, actually more like 45 minutes that they're not. Again, you see them admit that their goal is just to demonize any person they disagree with. But this goal gets accelerated when they look like fools. When they look like idiots, they revert to, we have to demonize.
Semitic.
How are we
But,
anti-Semitic?
there's no point in like running in circles being like,
Real
prove
quick,
it, and
Ethan,
then you guys being like,
let
I
me
don't
ask
know.
you this. Ethan, you do realize, right? Because you want to talk about us bringing Nick Fuentes on the show. You do realize like 2 days later we brought Dave Rubin on, right?
Well, Dave
you're not
Rubin
going
is
to
one
talk
of the
about
most
that, are you?
self-hating fucking
No, hold on.
contradictory morons.
No. The point I'm trying to make here is that we brought Nick
Dave
Fuentes on.
Rubin address what Nick Fuentes? Come on, bro.
It's not about that. I'm telling you that we
How
brought
many
Nick
Jews
Fuentes
died,
on.
brother?
We brought Nick Fuentes on. Then we went and brought Dave Rubin on. completely
Dave
different.
Rubin, a Holocaust historian?
No, but he's a
random
Zionist.
dude?
He's a Zionist, okay? And that's fine, but we like to bring people on of different thought process and different opinions, okay? So just because we brought Nick on doesn't mean that we're not going to bring
Rubin,
people on.
King of the Jews, baby.
I didn't say he's
He
king of the
came to
Jews,
clear it
but we
all
bring
up.
people on with different perspectives. Matter of fact, we're going to bring Laura Loomer on this week. So we bring people on with different perspectives, dude. You're trying to sit here and say that we're anti-Semitic, but we open our platform to Jews all the time. So nice try.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, hell, we're doing a podcast with you and you're Jewish. Like, come on, man.
Owned and destroyed again. It's so easy. It's so easy to wreck these people.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Whatever. We don't need to talk about it because it's a real.
No, because you're trying to say no. Hold on, Ethan.
You're not anti-Semitic. Very good.
Because you've tried, right? When you try to make an accusation about us being sexual assault, then you're anti-Semitic, and you're getting debunked right now. If we're really anti-Semitic, why would we do a collab with you?
Okay.
Why would we bring David Rubin on?
Let's
bring
move on to the
Loomer
next
I have a question
topic.
for you, bro.
It's all been debunked. Go ahead, Walter.
We're not
you have a
anti-Semitic, man.
question.
So we talk about dating in today's society, you know, men and women. But in this case, you're married, bro. Getting married nowadays is not easy. Granted, how do you either make your wife happy? How do you maintain a good relationship? We want to hear your opinion on this. How do you maintain a good relationship?
Oh, this is good. This is good because he's a terrible relationship with his wife notoriously, and he knows nothing and actually denies intersexual dynamics. So this is why his wife is unhappy.
Your wife.
It's about maintaining like mutual respect, listening, good communication, and genuine encouragement. I think caring about the things that they care about and supporting them and treating them like equals, I think, is the paramount qualities in maintaining a good, healthy relationship.
That's good. Now, question. Let's say I'm a young guy, like 21, getting into the world. How would I get a girlfriend or a wife? You would
Amazing.
say.
Great question. Great question. Great question.
What?
Look at him, bro. He can't handle it.
No,
It was a simple question. It was a simple question.
What's your opinion, bro? Because obviously speaking.
I don't know. What the fuck do you? I don't know. I don't care.
But hold on. You criticize us about our opinions, but I just want to hear your opinion, bro.
I don't know. I don't care, and I don't know.
Oh, so now you don't know.
All of a sudden, you don't know?
How a 21-year-old supposed to meet a girl? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about?
So how can you criticize us about our opinions?
Okay, how about that? Go into a crowd and talk to a girl. I mean, go to a friend's party and talk to a girl.
Is that it?
There. Do you want me to list every possible way that people can interact, Walter? What is your point?
I want to know
How do you do it?
You can meet at a train station. You can meet at a restaurant. You can meet at Walter's house. You can meet
And do what?
Walter's mom. She's a great lady out here. You can meet at. Actually, I don't know anything about your mom. She might be bad, but I doubt it. I think she's very sweet based on what I know about you. You can meet at the beach. You can meet at the ice cream parlor. You can meet at the mall.
He doesn't realize it, but he's making a fool of himself.
You can meet in an airplane. You can meet in a blimp. You can meet in a. Do you want me to keep going on, Walter, or is this enough?
You got it, bro. You got it. That was a good answer.
Okay, good.
All right. So we talked about.
That's whoa! That's the end of your fucking questioning?
No,
What did
because
we just do?
that right there just shows. We can't even continue, bro.
Wait, no, don't continue. What was your point?
No, you criticize us about our talking points, but yet you yourself have no solution to the problem. So it's almost like, why have you criticized us about our talking points?
Oh, because I didn't have a canned response to how 21-year-old men are supposed to meet women. That's crazy.
I mean, it's not about a canned response. I mean, you're hypercritical on how we approach modern dating and how to deal with it.
Ethan's just, bro, this is amazing. Ethan's being confronted and owned on every single thing. What you're seeing here is why he's seen as a fraud and a coward and a slimy bastard, basically.
And your response isn't really conducive to being successful in the dating marketplace nowadays, which I thought that's what the debate would be. But
great.
I should have known that you would try to do some stuff like this, pulling out, talk as Andrew Tate.
I don't think he would have brought up the Jewish stuff if he wasn't losing the debate so badly. Because again, leftists revert to trying to demonize their opponent when they're looking like frauds because they can't contend with what you have to say, and people are recognizing them as incoherent top to bottom.
anti-Semitism, blah blah blah. You had Charleston White on, who's a rapist, which all of you been debunked. Which I'm actually happy because this debate has exposed a lot of criticisms that we've gotten from other creators. So we've been able to debunk it on your platform, which we appreciate.
Yes, you have beaten the anti-Semitism charges, my friend. Let me ask you this:
you still can't explain how we're anti-Semitic.
You're right. I have no possible explanation.
There it is.
21-year-old men they're out trying to meet women. How does these young men...
You see the narcissism there too. Just be clear. Leftists are frauds because they think, I don't have to argue. People should just agree with me in order to be a good person. And it was just proven there. Myron demonstrated that they're not anti-Semitic. And Ethan couldn't argue that he was. Owned.
Avoid meeting thoughts, whatever that is.
That's your question?
Yes.
How do they avoid meeting... When you say thoughts, let me be clear about this. Are we talking about like promiscuous women?
I guess that's what it means, right? I mean, something like that, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you just got to look for the warning signs.
Right.
And there's
a bunch of them. There's many.
Can you list some?
I mean, there's a bunch, but here's the thing. It's not like, it's if she has these signs, she's definitely a thought. There's always going to be exceptions to the rule, but all you can do is watch behavior over a prolonged period of time, which is why we're big on, vetting a girl for at least 6 months to a year. And just watching behavior, but having a lot of guy friends, liking to party, former drug use, current drug use, alcoholic, former alcoholic, being involved in certain professions where she has to display sexuality to make money, strippers, OnlyFans,
promiscuous,
porn star, model girl. She, was in a sorority that likes to party. She went to a party college. She was in the military. She was in job fields that were where she was surrounded by men. Just a bunch of, and that she didn't have a father, right?
Right.
There's a million things. There's a million things.
Okay. Regarding showing the body and all this kinds of stuff, coconuts, and I mean this no disrespect to her because I don't know anything about her, but just to what you say, is your girlfriend a thought?
Who?
Your girlfriend.
Wait, what?
Which one?
Your girlfriend?
Which one?
The one that you're like seriously involved with? Daisy?
Oh, Daisy? She's cool.
Yeah, she's your girlfriend. Is she a thought?
Who said that?
I'm asking you a question.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know anything.
Oh, you... Well, I'm showing pictures. Can you guys see the feed? She's showing, and she's in bikinis. She does like fitness stuff where she's surrounded by. You guys know about the pageant business with like the guys in the back.
So to be clear, Ethan's attack now is your girlfriend is attractive. The left really is mentally damaged, dude.
So she's doing all that. Here's a picture of her ass at the gym. She's wearing really tight yoga pants. Really suggestive. Is she a thought? Is this a problem?
She can do whatever she wants to do.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
So Ethan, let me. You might not. Well, here's the thing. He doesn't get it. Ethan, we see multiple women at the same time. We're not monogamous.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
What?
You guys both have girlfriends and you love them, and I think that's special.
Bro, they have multiple girlfriends that are literally on camera every single show.
And I don't know why you guys have to...
Your research, bro.
Ethan, you really did a bad job here, man.
Your research, bro. You don't know us at all.
God damn,
Myron,
Ethan.
I just have to say, don't you think it's a little... Well, go ahead and play... Let me play you this clip, and then... Coconuts, you say that it's totally fine, but here is a clip of you talking about...
Well, if you're in a serious committed relationship with a guy and you have, sexy photos of yourself on the internet, Instagram is just one medium that you can do it. Yeah, it is cheating.
She's posting pictures like that, bro. It's a wrap, man, for you. It's a wrap.
So I don't
When
like
you
that.
post pictures,
it's not sexualizing herself.
Yeah. So, okay. Ethan, what's your...
for the purpose of getting and/or attention from men.
Let the clip finish, please.
I know exactly what this is.
And it's not traditional. It's not OnlyFans, whatever. Even if you're not a hoe.
Myron.
I knew you were going to bring this
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah,
I knew you were going to bring this up. And I'm really... See, you're very predictable, my friend.
Ethan's gotten owned on every single topic he's brought up. This is crazy.
Bro, just talk.
No, because we gonna cook you, man. This is why you've been ducking us for years.
Get on with it.
So in the first clip, when I said you're in a long-term committed relationship, right, and having photos of yourself like that, it is cheating. Well, guess what? Since she's been my girl, guess what's on her profile? It's hidden. It's private. She doesn't have those pictures up. Okay?
So you're saying things that happened in the past don't matter.
She deleted thousands of people that used to follow her, right? Or hundreds or whatever it may be beforehand.
In the past, so if she's things happen in the past and she's moved on, and then that stuff doesn't matter anymore.
Well, it's not about that. It's about how does she acquiesce to you? Does she get into your frame once you get with her? Okay.
Correct.
So
it's so easy to own them. It's glorious.
the thing with Fresh, because you reach there, that's not his main girl. Okay.
Well,
And then as far as like my girl
play the
goes,
sound, Zach. What was it?
She's posting pictures like that, bro.
and then
It's a rap, man, for you. Wait,
said it's a rap.
playing it out of context, playing it out of context.
It's not.
Ethan,
No,
Ethan,
it's not.
You're trying to expose me, right, bro? But you obviously don't know what I do, bro. This is literally why I say you're not prepared, because obviously you don't watch our channel, you don't know how we move, and it's funny because we get pussy, bro. You don't. So it's just like,
Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
like, what are you trying to say here, bro?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it's all about.
You were just congratulating me on being married, Walter. What the heck?
Dude, you've admitted on Twitter that you don't get sex from your wife.
Bro, it's a rap.
So again, like I was saying,
hold
bro.
on. Pick a lane. Do you get pussy and I'm mad about it, or are you happy I'm married?
You're trying to expose us. We don't know how we move. I say congrats to you because that's what you could do with one girl. It's fine. But we want
Myron,
multiple.
coconuts. Do you usually take your side girls to meet your mom and buy her presents for her birthday?
Well, it's a video.
She bought her really a
Make sure you
wonderful
like the video
Mother's
too, by the
gift.
way.
Seems
Yo,
serious.
Ethan, have you watched Fresh's vlogs?
This is your girlfriend. Who, by the way, more power to her. She seems successful, and God bless her for getting out there and shaking her body, showing her body. And I think that, I think women,
You hear how insane and ignorant Ethan sounds right now?
It's fantastic that women feel empowered. I think
Ethan.
it sucks that you guys wrap yourselves into pretzels, and then now that you guys have actually entered relationships, which hasn't happened until recently, you have to you're getting called out by your own fans. You're having to justify. You just love the girl and you want to be in a relationship, and in the real world isn't
Myron is literally with multiple women.
black and white,
And so is Fresh.
you guys try to imagine it is.
So, Ethan, can I respond to this real quick? Can I respond to this real quick?
Your own web.
No,
You just
because-
love your girl.
because-
I love, you know what I mean? Love is love, dude. You
Ethan,
guys
can we
just
talk?
give in.
This is why it's funny. You know why? I used to do vlogs, different girls every single day. Multiple girls in my videos, right? So I stopped doing it because
You used to have vlogs.
people were acting weird with the girls and their family. So I stopped posting that. Doesn't mean it stopped. It just means that I moved differently. Now, granted, you're gonna say, "Oh, bro, this girl's your girlfriend." Cool. Well, then guess what?
I don't
They're all my
believe you guys
girlfriends then.
have multiple partners.
Well,
I
you
don't
wouldn't
believe
know. You're not here in Miami. You don't see us.
I don't know.
So,
I just
Ethan,
am
let me
telling you.
explain to
Assume
you.
again.
So,
Y'all
Ethan,
fucking have girlfriends.
because you're
Cringe.
fantastic at
He sounds like a demon. He sounds possessed right now.
no.
These two dudes have girlfriends. Gay exposed.
Dude, I mean, are you hearing this? This is some deformed shit.
You guys are so exposed right
Ethan,
now.
Ethan,
Girlfriends.
What is he talking
Ethan.
about? What is he? Dude, the entire channel Fresh and Fit is dedicated to teach men how to get women.
What are you
What do you
saying,
mean
bro?
exposed? I do a weekly show with my girl, and I say she's my girl on my show. What are you talking about? What do you mean
Well, Myron's
exposed?
the one dodging, but
I'm
you
not
say you
dodging
have multiple
anything.
girlfriends,
Everyone
that's a lie.
knows.
What does he even mean dodging? He just said proof that he's not dodging.
Everyone knows that my girl is Angelica. We do a weekly
So she's
true
not a
crime
hoe.
show
You
together.
called her a hoe, but she's
we
no
do a
longer a
weekly
hoe.
true crime show together. Also, with that said,
She's not a hoe. She was a hoe, but she's not a hoe anymore.
I love the fact also because if you're gonna play that clip, I also said in there oh well, we don't know. But this is one of the profiles where you got to get to know the girl.
Exactly.
I said that too, but
I
you
said that.
made sure to not show that part, didn't you? Because again,
I'll open it.
I
No,
know
it's
you would
there.
do that.
I'll watch it
so
again.
well, you don't watch anything, which is why you are very ill-informed. But let me go ahead and educate you on something real quick.
I mean, here it is. I watched the whole thing.
Hold on one
You
second.
guys want to
Hold
watch
on
it
one
again?
second.
I mean, we can.
Ethan, let me.
on the internet,
Are you gonna let me talk, bro?
Instagram is just one
Because we let you
medium that
talk.
can do it.
We let you
Yeah,
make
and
your
it's cheating.
ridiculous claims.
Pictures like that.
Can we
Bro.
post?
It's a rap,
Can I
man, for
talk?
you. It's a rap.
So I don't
This
like
guy
that.
posts pictures?
It's not sexualizing
Okay,
ourselves.
no.
Listen,
Because I know the girl, right? Fresh used to literally vlog a girl on his other channel every day, but he had to stop that shit because people started getting weird and sending girls weird messages, etc.
Yeah.
So he's with different women every day. That's not one of his main girls. I know this
No,
is a
he's
foreign
not.
concept to you because Yes, bro.
Look how triggered he is. He can't accept the fact that men get hot women every single day. He can't handle that. This is the reason why he hates Andrew Tate. He just admitted it right there.
Girls have met his mom. If I'm gonna break the fucking bubble to you, many girls have met his mom. Many girls have met his mom.
Walter, you do not.
Many girls have met his mom, bro. He don't want to say this shit, so I'm gonna say it for him. Look, many girls have met his mom. That's number one. He has to stop doing that shit.
Right, Walter?
Yes.
Hold on, that's a funny thing, Walter. How many girls meeting your mom? Damn.
So he just acknowledged that he was lying. But he doesn't seem to care that he was lying. Isn't that interesting? Leftists don't care about reality.
Girls have met his mom. Okay, so that's not a flex.
Walter,
Number two. That's the truth.
Respect your mama's time, man.
He exposed me just though. He just exposed me.
Yeah. Fuck. Like 5 girls have met his mom, bro. So nice try. So number 2.
So wait. Hold on. This is good. Why is it an expose, Walter?
Because I don't want that out there like that.
So it's not because you're trying to use that to support your claim that that's his main girl. And I'm trying to tell you, all girls meet his mom, bro.
The game is to be sold, not told. You understand, Ethan? You wouldn't understand that. You have no game.
He be selling dreams to these girls, bro. It is what it is. That's what he does. Now, with that said,
what did you say, Walter?
The game is to be sold, not told, my friend.
Yeah. So now with me, right? With Angie.
But isn't your whole show telling the game? Isn't that what your whole fucking
to men, not to the women?
Show is?
No. To you. Because you wouldn't understand.
Oh, to me, because I'm married with kids.
Yeah.
Lame. Like I'm a loser married with kids.
I said, once again, congrats to you. But you can't put that on me because I don't do that right now.
Yeah, no one thinks you're successful, Ethan. You're literally the laughing stock of the internet and no one respects you.
I want to talk about girls. Why is your girlfriend going to the gym right now? Why is your wife going to the gym? Yeah, why is she going ahead and starting to work out now? I'll tell you this. That's one of the number one signs she's about to leave you.
Other want to be healthy.
Oh, now she wants to be healthy. Interesting.
Whoa.
Just letting you know, giving you some, because you want to bring my chick into it. So I'm letting you know your wife is working out. That's a big sign, my friend.
Are at the gym.
What?
It's a wrap.
What? Walter, your girlfriend works out all the time.
Who?
No, my girl started going to the gym because I told her.
Duo.
No. My girl started going to the gym because I told her to go. She goes with me.
Girlfriend, what? I don't know where. When?
I just told you.
My wife is due in. My wife, who's working out to cheat on me, is actually due to have a baby in less than a month.
Okay.
3rd baby, by the way. 3rd baby.
Congratulations, man.
A boy.
But
3 boys. Can I get a big ups for my sperm?
One of the telltale signs of a woman leaving a man is she starts going to the gym. It's very well documented. I'm just telling you to watch out.
Posting pictures like
since
that,
you want to go ahead and have, she's posting pictures just like that too. She posted pictures of herself in the gym and stuff like that, man. You might want to watch out. And here's the other thing too, because you want to mention with Angie. Remember, she was single when I met her, and then she changed everything up.
Hold on, Ethan. We'll let you talk, bro.
Yeah. So again, once she got with me, she switched everything up, and I'm in an open relationship. I do what I want.
No, you're not.
She's monogamous to me. No, I'm open on my end. She's closed on her end. Okay? I know that's something that...
Look at how triggered he is. He can't accept that. Think about why he can't accept that. It means that Myron's right. It means that he's winning.
How's that a lie?
Because I know you guys are cute and you love your girlfriends.
She packs my condoms.
You guys, it's just part of your business.
Nice try, Ethan. Again, L.
Well, that's what you said.
She packs my fucking condoms.
Bro,
when I travel, she packs my condoms.
I love that for you guys.
If you're not aware, hold on. Ethan,
you guys have the two wonderful ladies, and you want to treat them right, and I think that's great.
And they're both beautiful and amazing.
It's a wrap.
Ethan,
you're trying so hard.
If you're not aware, we travel a lot. We're here in Miami. We do double dates all the time with different
girls. You've had sex with 1,000 women, you claim.
Maybe it could be more. Could be less. Who knows? The point is, though, Ethan, you don't know how we operate. You just assume because that's all you do. Assume.
You haven't had
everything.
So you've had sex with 1,000 women, and then Myron, you've had sex with, was it like 450?
Think about how triggered he is that he can't accept that. How destroyed do you have to be actually upset that another man sleeps with a lot of women? How destroyed, how resentful, how ravaged does your mind have to get? That's crazy. He can't even accept that Myron has multiple girlfriends when it's documented on stream. Literally, multiple of his girlfriends are part of the Fresh and Fit crew.
Or something about
and they're in his vlogs.
You have the exact number.
Yeah, it's like four something. It's like almost 500.
You count each one? That's creepy.
How's that creepy?
You have like a kill list? Like, what are you doing? You catalog every woman you have sex with?
You know, that's interesting because your partner Hassan sat down right next to a girl that cataloged the dick size, the amount of guys, the names, all this other shit. Well, you partnered with him and did a podcast
That's your
together,
friend, bro.
Before you
I
guys
don't know
had a
anything
split.
about that girl.
That's
I don't
your
give a
friend.
fuck.
And you want to call me anti-Semitic?
Yeah, you know what? It's weird what she did.
It's so easy.
That's weird.
But you partnered with that guy, right?
That's your friend.
No,
That's your
well,
friend.
He didn't do it. She did.
But you just sat
If he
there.
did it, it'd be
He
weird.
didn't check her on it at all.
If he did it, if she did it, it'd be weird. If fucking Abraham Lincoln did it, it'd be weird.
Oh, okay.
If, you know what I mean? If Myron Gaines catalogs 447, I mean, how long is that list? You got like a whole fucking Torah scroll of girls you fucked.
Hey
That's
man,
crazy.
I'm not
You whip
writing
it out
down like
a
their
cartoon
fucking
character,
titty
let it
size and all
roll
this other
across
shit
the
like that
floor.
other girl. And your partner was totally cool with that. Which, by the way, he's even more critical of Israel than me. And you don't call him anti-Semitic, do you?
Oh, good point. That, bro, again, destroy it so easy.
Interesting. Your buddy Hassan.
That's your friend.
Matter of fact,
Yeah,
that's
but
why I don't do the podcast no more, because he was critical of you being a super Zionist. Right?
It might surprise you to know, but being against Israel doesn't make you anti-Semitic.
Really?
When did I mention Israel? I didn't even mention Israel when I was accusing you.
Wow. Yeah, I know. Because if you did mention
Ethan's gotten cooked so hard this entire time. This is brutal.
Israel, you would know that that's what I'm
Wow.
critical of. Not Jewish people. The nation of Israel is what I'm critical of. So now, so Hassan is anti-Semitic? Cool. Neither am I. And he says way more stuff than I do about that conflict.
What has he said about the movie Europa?
What?
He had a terrorist on his stream. Enough said.
Did you watch it?
You're so funny.
Oh, okay. There
I
we
mean,
go.
listen,
Once
I
again.
haven't read Mein Kampf, but I know it's not good.
Well, I mean, I think
Have
it's
you
good
read
to
Mein
read.
Kampf? How do you know it's bad?
Have I read Mein Kampf?
Yeah.
No, I haven't read it.
And is Mein Kampf bad book?
Read it.
Well, I mean,
You
I don't
tell
know.
us. No,
you tell us. Have you read
tell
it?
us. You should read it.
Have you read
Oh
it?
yeah, it's about Hitler. It's about Hitler's dreams of basically world domination and that Jews are the root of all the world's problems. It's a prelude to the Holocaust.
Did you read it?
What do you think about it, man? Did you read
No,
it?
I literally started this conversation by saying I haven't read it, Walter.
So then, what are we talking about it?
Okay.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're gonna call me anti-Semitic, then your partner Hassan is definitely anti-Semitic too, bro.
Of all the professional
former partner, Hassan is definitely.
blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is if you're
That's
gonna call
funny,
me
bro.
anti-Semitic for being critical of Israel, then you got to call your former partner
I
Hassan
didn't criticize
anti-Semitic
you
too.
for saying one thing about Israel, man. You're conflating you being a neo-Nazi with being a critic of Israel, and it's
Well, that's what I'm
stupid.
critical of is Israel. So clearly, I'm not anti-Semitic by your logic. Thanks.
God, you are really dense.
I'm not dense at all. I'm just saying, like you try to call me anti-Semitic.
Okay, you got me. You got me, buddy.
So, all right, what else do you got?
okay, so
because my girl
just
packs my condoms, so we're in an open relationship. I know you're saying like that's unfathomable.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can't
believe
believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I mean, what you want me to send you sex videos or some shit? What do you want?
Absolutely not.
Like, what do you need? Like,
Bro, why
I
do
mean,
you care?
well,
Are
yeah,
you
that's
filming
strange.
those?
Why do you
Like,
care what we do with girls,
yeah,
bro?
like, yeah.
Because it invalidates his entire ethos of being. It enrages him. It breaks his mind. It makes him furious that men like Fresh and Fit get multiple hot women.
That's a little weird, man. Like, how do you
That's
not?
your whole
you don't
shit.
believe
What do
us?
you mean? Why?
You don't believe us?
Aren't you married, bro?
I do not believe you guys. Absolutely not.
What do you not believe
I
us about particularly? What do you not believe us?
Please tell us.
You guys are in a loving relationship with your
So we're
wonderful
monogamous. But
girlfriends.
you think we're both monogamous?
And you're monogamous, and also you, Walter, you've slept with probably
Dude, the other women are on the stream.
15 women, and Myron 8. That's what
Well,
I'm
you know
saying.
what, Ethan?
Okay, so
That's
you
what
don't believe our body counts
no,
either.
No, it's fine. Dude,
That's
you know
fine.
what?
That's
It's
fine. That's fine.
I just
Okay.
find it weird.
That's your comeback.
Qualifying to a man about my body count. That's
Yeah.
weird, bro.
Weird. So you think I got an 8 body count and you think Fresh has a 15 body count and you think we're monogamous?
Yes.
Keep
Okay.
it that way, bro.
Cool. Fantastic.
Whatever you think, bro.
That's awesome.
6 million? Whatever you think, bro. Whatever you think.
Nice. Bring it back to the Holocaust.
That's what you said.
Bring it back to
That's what you
Holocaust
said,
denial.
Ethan.
That's what's
You
up.
said that. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about that.
All right.
Of the
What else?
interview.
I thought you wanted to debate like masculinity and dating or what?
Well, let me.
you haven't
Okay,
even
I'll
got
ask
to
you a
that.
question in that realm. Why?
It's so easy.
Why is it important how many women you've had sex with?
I never said that was important.
You've said your body count. You said you've
A
slept
girl
with
asked me on the
1,000.
podcast. A girl
So it's
asked me.
not important how many women men have slept with.
Not really. No.
But you didn't. Well, I would say you do need experience.
You
at
need
least.
experience, but
Experience.
like, I mean, after a certain number, it just becomes novelty at that point. So it's like, no, I mean, it's not. It's not
So why
important.
do you count? I'm just curious. Why do you count each one?
I just count. I mean, I'm just one of those kind. I kind of document everything in my life. That's just how I am.
And Walter, do you count?
No.
It's too many to count. In Walter's case, this would be fucking every every day, multiple times. That's my boy.
No,
He barely has time to do the podcast. He's just fucking on the way to work.
You told me it's 8.
You know why it's important to document things, Ethan?
Yeah,
I document everything so that when people make allegations, try to say you sexually assaulted a girl, you're prepared. And you're able to do a 6-hour podcast with all the evidence proving that you're innocent and you didn't do shit.
It's so easy to own these insane leftists because they don't care about reality.
Because accusations like that can tarnish your career. So I do document everything for that very reason.
Owned again.
Great. Fantastic.
Yep.
Let's see. Coconuts, you are religious, right?
Who said that?
Oh my God. What's the point of this conversation, man? Do you want to end the conversation?
Well, Ethan, while you're on your decline, I just think you should research properly before you assume, you know?
Yeah, you didn't research much,
anything,
man.
bro.
You didn't, well, yeah, you did a little. You did like, you got to fire the people that did your research for you, bro.
Terrible team, bro. God damn.
May I accuse you guys of being bad faith?
Sure. Well, how are we bad faith? Go ahead.
Well, we can start by not answering any fucking question I ask.
Oh, we answered you.
You answer every question I have with like, what do you think? That's like cowardly, lame convo. You guys suck. Myron, are you religious?
No.
Or sorry, not Myron. Walter, are you religious?
What do you think?
You look so silly.
You know why I say that, Ethan? Because if you do your research, you would know what the answer is.
I know what the answer is,
So what
dude,
is it? No,
but
no.
that's part of
No,
having
no.
a conversation, man.
No. Tell the audience what I am.
Let's see how your assistants did. Let's see how they did.
Tell them.
What is he, and we'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Go ahead.
Well, I see you're wearing a cross.
Okay.
I believe you come from a religious family, correct?
Okay.
I believe that you have a family member, a grandpa, or someone like that who's a pastor.
No.
I believe you might have been studying to become a pastor at some point.
Yes.
Okay. And I believe that I'm not 100% sure what your current status is with religion, and hence the question, my friend.
Okay. Well, the answer is no.
Okay. Very good.
Cool.
How fun was that? You're a thrill and a joy.
It was great. And you're so monotone. Thank you.
We wanted to see how good. Ethan, you can't get mad at us. Ethan, you can't get mad at us because you've been a little ill-researched. So we kind of wanted to see how accurate you would be with that one.
I mean, you guys say that, but I'm pretty spot on.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're spot on, man.
No,
like
bro.
you've got things way out of context, way off.
Okay.
You know, you literally said our body counts are 8 and 15, man. You're not spot on at all.
That's just a
Yeah, and then you said, 8 and 15, and then you also said that we're in monogamous relationships and we're in loving relationships with our girlfriends.
Exposed.
Like, wait, what?
We got exposed.
And then you went ahead and said that I'm exposed for having a girlfriend when I have a weekly show where I call her my girlfriend on my true crime channel. We literally play Overwatch together and stream it. What are you talking about, dude? Like, everyone knows I got a girl. I've never hid that.
You know how I know it's bad? Wikipedia is the source.
Wikipedia.
Well, you guys have seen the movie. What's a better source than asking you guys?
No, I mean, dude, I would hope you would have done better research than that. Goddamn, Ethan. But
You've
what's
seen
the next
the
one?
movie.
Short on every
Tell me
topic.
what it's about.
I'm prepared. What else do you want to talk about?
What is Europa about?
Bro, watch the movie and we can have a discussion on it.
I spent 8 hours watching this film and I can't remember anything about it.
Yeah, that pales in comparison to other documentaries that I've watched on World War II. I watch everything, dude.
That's a special one, though. Come on. That's one of the special ones that you got. You can't find it on Netflix.
What is that demon laughing in the background?
You know what I mean?
Okay, so I'm evil, or like I'm a bad guy for looking at alternative history and looking to see something that isn't necessarily in mainstream media. I think that's important to look at all things. Again, like what your claim saying that you're anti-Semitic. I bring Nick Fuentes on. I bring Dave Rubin on. I bring Laura Loomer on.
Dave
I
Rubin
bring
is
people
not
on.
king of the
Ryan
Jews.
Dawson. But that's not the point of bringing.
Nick Fuentes is a neo-Nazi.
Look. The point is that I'm okay with having conversations with people that have different views than I do, and I'm okay with having people from different walks of life come on this podcast and talk.
What's it about?
Well, it covers a bunch of things. It covers how the nuclear bomb was stolen from the United States. It talks about how organized crime was involved in the United States
Where
to
was the
facilitate.
nuclear bomb flown to?
It was stolen from the United States and moved to Israel.
Stolen by who, Myron?
I just told you, by Israel.
Why didn't you just say that from the beginning?
I literally just told you. You didn't let me finish because you kept
I have to
interrupting.
press it out of
I was
you.
telling
Why
no.
did I have to press
I was
that
telling you the
detail out of you?
documentary, and then you were interrupting me.
Ethan looks so bad. There's a reason why he's scored now. Like, everyone just sees him as an absolute idiot.
As I was trying to tell you what it was.
Okay, so let's keep going. So It's about how Israel stole a nuclear bomb from America.
Yep. Which is a fact, by the way.
Go on.
It's a fact.
Okay, go on. What else is it about?
Anything else, bro?
This is super lame. At this point, he's gotten bludgeoned so many times. He's taken so many L's that he's just looking for a way to demonize them, and he's just getting educated. This is super bad stuff. This is the end of his career.
This is getting boring.
Yeah. What do we do, Coco? What do we do?
Well, decline. I mean, at this point, I don't know. This is your debate.
Yeah, I mean, that's a historical fact. What I told you.
You guys are being very subservient to me right now. I like that.
We're not being subservient to you. We're just letting you know that, like, hey,
you laid down and you're all spread out for me.
Whoa,
that's strange.
That's dude. What is going on right now? What is happening?
What, Piglet?
I call this
what the fuck?
Civil debate, which, you know, on our end, we've been very professional. We've been avoiding ad hominems. You've been taking a lot of ad hominems. You haven't really even debated any of our ideas. You've come at us more than actually attacking any of our ideas or our viewpoints. You've just been coming at us the whole time, which is cool. I expected that you would do this, which is why we were prepared.
Okay, so you can't be that disappointed.
No. I mean, I knew you would do this.
Wait, is there anything you want to ask me, since this has been very subservient with me in firm control of the interview?
No, nice try, man.
Kind of,
we're having a respectful
which
debate.
I tend to be.
We came here to have a respectful.
With people.
We came to have a respectful
It's just one of my kind of alpha traits, along with being married and having kids and being quite successful.
What is going on right now, dude? Oh my gosh, Ethan is actually. I think he's having a meltdown. This is what that is, right? This is a meltdown.
Well, Alpha, that you didn't want to have this debate.
Wait, I want to hear that.
Here to have a respectful.
With people.
We came to have a respectful
It's just one of my kind of alpha traits, along with being married and having kids and being quite successful.
So Alpha, that you didn't want to have this debate in person when I asked you to do it in person, right?
Ooh.
What does that matter?
Oh, okay. So Alpha, but you didn't want to have this conversation in person like I wanted to.
Who cares?
Oh, now it's who cares. I think that's a pretty important detail, Ethan.
Why?
You know, that sounds pretty subservient that you want to do it on the internet and not in person.
What?
So easy. It's so easy, dude. That was crazy though. That was a crazy. I think we are witnessing something of a meltdown going on here.
Oh, okay. Now it's not so subservient now, huh?
Zoom is subservient?
No, I'm telling you that I wanted to have this conversation in person and you don't want to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I prefer Zoom. I do all these kind of interviews on Zoom.
Oh yeah, well I think that says a lot.
What, are you going to beat my ass? What are you saying?
I never said that.
Why would I be scared? You're implying I'd be scared if you came to the office, right?
I don't know why you didn't want to do it. I don't know why. You tell us why you didn't want to do it in person.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because when I do these types of interviews with people, it's good to
It's really crazy that they're still having some sort of civil conversation when what he's saying is so insanely disrespectful. I mean, he's admitting in front of everyone that he's not good faith. He's admitting in front of his audience that he's a bad person. It's really weird.
Out for us and you. Sometimes they get contentious, sometimes they get heated, and when it's on Zoom, we can just hang up and carry on. And same with you guys. So that's why I've never had anybody.
He's afraid of physical confrontation. That's what it is.
For these types of debates.
Okay, well, here's the thing with me. I like to, be able to look a man in his eye when he disagrees with me, and we can have a civil conversation, right? And make sure that it stays integrity-based, respectful, etc. Because I'm pretty confident you wouldn't have said half the things you said.
Yeah.
On the Zoom call.
Everything I said to your face every fucking time.
Then let's set it up in person and meet in person and have this discussion.
I don't want you in my studio.
Oh,
Who cares, man?
How about you come to Miami?
Upset?
How about you come to
Oh my gosh, he's actually mad.
Miami.
He's actually triggered.
You have a six-pack, and so you think that will intimidate me whenever.
I never said that.
He's confessing his insecurities right now. Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Internet.
This is so weird. This is so weird.
Seems that I have the edge, personality-wise, control-wise, success.
Bro, he's been dominated this entire time, owned on every single topic.
Wise, relationship-wise.
You're not respected by anyone. Everyone is, dude, before this podcast, you were literally complaining about how everyone hates you.
Family-wise.
You're making this very personal, Ethan. I just said I want to have a conversation in person. I just said we can have a conversation in person.
You can tell he thinks about this a lot, how he's physically inferior to all these men that he hates. Okay, so we know that does play on his mind.
One up on me?
No, I just said we can have this conversation in person. You don't want to do it, and that's fine. I think that signals a lot of things, but that's cool. I mean, I'd be happy to have it in Miami.
2 weeks.
I'll fly you out here first class. We can have a conversation in person. I'm not saying that there's going to be any violence or
Can you
anything
not
like that.
express yourself over video call?
No, we absolutely can. But I'm saying
He has owned you this entire time.
you're trying to have this frame of like, oh, well, I'm the dominant one, blah, blah, blah. And I'm telling you, well, you didn't even want to do this in
You've been
person.
dominated today, my friend.
You didn't dominate anything, my friend.
Bro, you see, the leftists say the opposite of reality. Ethan got owned on every single topic. Every single topic, he literally got destroyed with evidence. With evidence, facts, reason, logic. He even admitted that he was wrong multiple times.
Bro,
We've debunked all of your points.
Yo, nigga.
But we could continue on.
Watch this back.
Like I said, you've just been doing ad hominem.
Yeah, what we're seeing right now is a meltdown on the behalf of Ethan Decline. He's having a meltdown that he lost on every topic right now. This is crazy.
Attacks, you've been
Meltdown.
reaching, etc. We debunked a bunch of your points,
dude.
which is
Is there anything
fantastic.
you guys want to ask me today? I'll give you the floor. I'll relinquish control briefly for you guys to ask me something.
No. It's fine. We've asked you a few questions. You said you wanted to debate on something with intersexual dynamics and dating. Go ahead. What did you want to ask? Would you want to debate? Because you're the one that asked to do this debate, by the way. You said you wanted to debate masculinity, dating, all this other stuff. None of that was actually covered, which is cool. I anticipated this would happen. But
No, I think we covered pretty well what we said. We said, what did we say? I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Who gives a fuck?
It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Is his synopsis of what the debate was supposed to be about.
Oh, now who gives a fuck?
See? Dude, it's amazing that people that are incoherent, destroyed, mentally ravaged, wear the uniform of being freaks and losers. Within 5 seconds, they contradict themselves and admit that they're intimidated by men that are physically superior to them. Wow. It's crazy. It's actually crazy to think that like a short, fat man who is admitted to being infertile and not respected, literally 30 minutes before the podcast, he was talking about how everyone hates him, tries to demonize men and attack the very aspects of them that are better than him at everything. You can tell that is an admission that he's insecure. Ethan Klein is a very, very unhappy person. You can also tell that the things that he's saying, these personal ad hominems, these like really catty feminine responses, are things that he thought up beforehand, thought that they would sound good, and so he's repeating them as like last resort, like Hail Marys, because he's lost this entire time. But in fact, he's just looking, more and more insane. So I'm curious to see how this ends, because this is really looking bad. He's got
We said like dating, culture, men and women, and we said general stuff that you guys talk about. This is all stuff you guys talk about. You've had Nick Fuentes on.
No, they don't talk about basically any of this, but they've still destroyed you. It really goes to show.
I showed you clips of that. How was that taking you out of context?
Oh, there was no comment. There was no talk at all about foreign policy with Israel and America, but that's fine.
Huh?
I mean, we could talk about that. I mean, it's whatever, man. It's cool. Like I said, we're prepared.
What do you want to ask? Okay, so my question is, why does body count matter? You guys said it doesn't, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure that's a contradiction.
It depends. Matter to what?
No. That's not what he said. Again, low IQ, short memory. Myron said it matters up to a point, but after a certain point, it's just gratuitous.
On masculinity,
you said body count when it comes to men,
etc.
You said body count when it comes to men and sexual partners. We said, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter like that. You should get your experience, but it doesn't matter like that. But men and women aren't the same. You said specifically for men.
Owned and destroyed again. It just keeps happening.
How do I remember your questions more than you do?
Yeah, okay. Body count matters for women. Right. This is one of your guys' great
This is what happens when leftists try to debate, is they get humiliated repeatedly. Then they call themselves victims as a result of being humiliated. And they realize that they've entered a domain that their ideology actually demonizes. An objective framework is intolerable to the left-wing psyche.
Really? Well, then your mom doesn't. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. She's lovely.
Bro, this sounds like some sort of kid on drugs or something right now. What is happening?
Are we gonna have a debate on actual topics, or are you gonna keep making ad hominems? Because all you've done.
It's clearly over. You want to ask me anything or not? Boring. You guys are so subservient. I'm gonna put a little pink cuff. I want to put little fluffy pink handcuffs on you guys.
What is going on?
Trying so hard to trigger us, and it's just
love
failing.
your girlfriends. You naughty boys love your girlfriends, and that is so.
Okay, I think this is mental illness. We got to look at this. Look at this. This has got to be mental illness, right?
Fluffy pink handcuffs on you guys.
Mental illness.
You're trying so hard to trigger us, and it's just
love
failing.
your girlfriends.
Yeah. Well, he's having a meltdown, and the same way that a toddler has a meltdown, trying to get a reaction. But in fact, he just looks more and more insane. That's what's happening here. And then he gets triggered that he looks more and more insane, and so he says more delusional things.
Naughty boys love your girlfriends, and that is so gay.
It's a wrap.
Bro, you look into his eyes, he's unhappy. Look at that.
On you guys.
You're trying so hard to trigger us, and it's just
love
failing.
your girlfriends. You naughty boys.
Look into his eyes. He looks really sad.
Boys love your girlfriends, and that is so.
Oh, poor man.
So gay.
It's a wrap.
That's gay to love women?
Apparently.
That doesn't make sense, Ethan.
Wow.
No, it is a joke. I know it's hard to comprehend. All right. So I guess you guys didn't prepare any questions?
Oh, we asked you, bro. But
Okay.
apparently you're not versed in the topic, so there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you're hypercritical of what we tell guys on how we advise them to move with modern dating, and then we ask that question, you couldn't
Dude,
even
the maturity level is so stark.
really give
This is brutal.
any type of solid game plan for guys to move. So I find it interesting how people
put
like
one
you,
together, all right?
people
I'm
like
gonna go hit the
Hassan,
grinds. I'm gonna put
people on the
together a
left,
dating plan,
people like
okay?
you guys typically tend to be hypercritical of how we tell guys to move, which we saved. I don't know if you get this message, but we get thousands of messages from guys saving them from committing suicide, hurting themselves, etc. I don't know if you guys get that.
You saved them all.
Yeah, we save them from making really bad decisions with women, because guys really do make a lot of bad decisions with women
I
and
think
get
if
crippled
there's men that
financially.
watch this show, if they've learned anything, it's probably how to respect and how to have a long-term healthy relationship with a woman that you can call your wife and have a family
Well, how do
with.
you get a wife, Ethan?
Bro, what the fuck, man? Do you need me to do the Dr. Seuss listing places again?
Yeah, well, because
I'll write a guide. I'll write a guide.
Because my thing is like you're like you're talking about the finish line. What about the race?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand? Like you have to get to a certain
Are any
point
of you married?
where you can even identify a female that's worthy of marriage, of having a family with, etc. And unfortunately, in today's day and age, it's not that simple anymore.
Oh, they're getting desperate. You can hear the producer chiming in, the communist producer.
we live in a
They're
very
getting desperate.
complex world where it's difficult
This is getting good. I think that this might get crazy.
to identify women that are marriage material, and most aren't. Simply, that's just what it is.
So when I asked
Most
him
aren't.
if we're married,
What was that?
If you guys' method is so good, why aren't you married?
They don't want to be married. That's not their goal.
again,
Because men are the ones that decide if they want to get married.
choice.
So you choose not to be married.
They choose to have multiple girlfriends instead.
Yes, because men are the ones. We're the gatekeepers to marriage and commitment. Women are the gatekeepers to sex.
Right. And you're 34, right, Myron?
Yes.
And do you plan on getting married someday? Do you think it's important?
Eventually, the nuclear family is the backbone to any thriving society.
Well, thank you for saying that about me.
Good job, but a lot of guys don't have that ability to find a woman that's worthy.
You don't have that ability.
I don't have that ability.
You're not married.
That's by choice.
Oh, but no, the ability to find a woman.
He's getting torn into knots now.
You clearly don't have that ability.
He said, okay, this is we're getting to some really low IQ stuff. This is like a 12-year-old tantrum right now. I recognize this.
Said I was looking right now.
Well, let me ask you this, Myron.
He's looking really bad.
If you are single by choice and you don't, let me ask you this.
Well, no,
Why
I
are
do
you
have a
on,
main girl. I do have a main girl.
Why are you on sugar daddy
To be
websites?
your sugar baby.
Okay.
And then
Never-
couldn't
we've talked
afford
about this
my
extensively.
allowance.
Never did.
He couldn't afford my $10,000 allowance a month.
I'm
Bro,
glad.
is he playing a video of a woman shrieking now? This is getting desperate.
I'm glad that he brought this.
App. It's called Steve.
Pay girls.
Yes, so we did a whole episode on this.
And then you complain about women being shallow.
I never complained about women being shallow.
You
I
say
accept
it's
what
hard to
is.
find a good woman because they're interested and
The viewership number is skyrocketing right now. I wonder what happened.
they're motivated by myths. So they would be on a sugar daddy website. So it seems like you are
Something happened. I think the meltdown had a culmination point.
confirming your biases by even going there to find women. How you
Now, one, you're trying to attack me for being on a sugar site, which I was going to talk about, but that's fine. So, what is your specific critique?
yeah, the women are this way. You say women are materialistic,
Hypergamous?
hypergamous.
Okay.
And then let's just start there. Women are
Spoon feeding.
always trying to date up a
You can't even pronounce the word socioeconomic.
status.
Yes.
And yet here you are seeking out these types of women to confirm your own bias.
No, all women are hypergamous. It's in their
Do you
DNA.
find that ironic?
No. Because here's the thing. All women are hypergamous, okay? And the
Well,
thing
all women
Exactly.
on sugar daddy websites
they're even more so with the hypergamy, okay?
so they're hypergamy.
Yes.
Yes.
But you seek them out. Okay.
Because here's the thing.
No, all men deal with hypergamy because it is an emergent principle of biology.
When you're
Because
dating,
you know
right?
that they're interested
and you
in your
wouldn't-
money and not your personality, which is what makes you insecure.
Okay, I love how you just jumped to that conclusion, but can I finish my point and then I can go ahead and address your...
Women that like men make the men insecure for having money is the incoherent babble that just came out of this deformed freak's head.
ridiculous claim that you just made.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, when you're dating as
I'm
a
not
man,
insecure.
okay, when you're we'll address that here in a second because I love when liberals like you like to claim insecurity.
Liberals?
Yeah, dude, you're a leftist. Come on, man, let's keep it 1,000. Anyway,
Bro, chill. What are we doing here?
that's a whole other conversation. But either way, when you're a guy and you're dating, you need to have multiple methodologies to meet women, right? You mentioned before, hey, you should go to meet a girl out at a house party, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's called, going out and meeting a girl in real life. But you want to use dating apps, you want to use social circle, you want to use the club, you want to use day game, etc. You want to be able to meet women through different avenues, okay? So sugar sites, if you're smart, you treat them like a dating app. Idiots use it to actually get sugar babies and pay. But
why would you want to seek out women like that?
On sugar sites?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. There's a lot of women on these sugar sites actually that are professionals. They make a lot of money themselves. They're doctors, lawyers, etc. And what they do is they use it as a dating site. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't know that.
You're on sugar daddy sites looking for doctors?
I never said that. I'm telling you that there's women on there, okay?
It's like dealing with an 11-year-old. They can't focus.
That are just looking for guys that are on their level financially, or they're tired of dating.
And really seeing like man versus completely deformed child. That's yeah.
It's not what a sugar daddy website is.
See, you don't know that because you're not in the game.
Silly thing here.
Again, Ethan, your limited knowledge is why you're making the comments that you're making. But let me tell you, you've been married for how long? You're not aware.
And professionals of all types, professors are on
social media influencers, etc. Now, with that said, there are a lot of women that are like basically sugar babies on there and escorts. Of course there are. But your job as the man is to screen those girls out. And I did this whole episode on YouTube where we covered that shit. A to Z, how to use sugar sites to actually date and not get finessed, okay? And find girls that are actually worthy of dating and not dealing with a bunch of, chicks that you don't necessarily want to align with. Now, is using a sugar site the best way to meet a chick? I would say probably not. The reality is most of them probably aren't going to be fit for a long-term relationship. However, are there girls on there?
Go there?
Are there girls on there? Because, dude, because on dating apps, etc., most women are not worthy of a relationship. Most aren't.
But why go there specifically?
To widen your options.
To widen your options, bro. To widen your options. And here's the other thing, too, also. You wouldn't know this, but let me also say this. You might meet a girl.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just using this as an analogy. Go ahead. I'm not even going to go there.
You might meet a girl on Tinder, okay? Or you might meet a girl on Bumble or Hinge. And maybe she doesn't meet up, or maybe she just doesn't get back to respond to you, whatever. A lot of the times, you'll see that girl on a sugar site. Happens all the time, okay? She'll be way more responsive to you on those sites because there's implied status, okay? And that's just how it is. Women want to date up
to get her attention.
When it comes to dating apps, your personality can't show until you meet her in person. Yeah. The whole goal is to get her on the date in the first place.
Owned and destroyed over and over again.
That's when you never get that second.
And that's
date.
one of the limitations. That's one of the limitations of online dating, which is why I tell guys.
Ethan's so triggered. He has multiple women that are subservient to him. It's crazy.
As you need to go out there and be in different avenues meeting women. But with online dating, you are limited to that degree, and status and image matters.
On your sugar daddy profile, you say you guys do.
You can't even find the word profile. This guy's such an idiot.
One-on-one coaching.
I never said that.
It's right here. You do one-on-one coaching. It's on your website.
What, the consultations?
Yeah, 30-minute one-on-one.
Oh, yeah, we need to update that. I raised my prices significantly since then.
Yeah, because it's on your website and it's open for enrollment, and your schedule is fucking wide open, bro. Both of y'all, every hour. Ain't nobody wants to talk to you guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow. Yeah, insecure.
9, 10, 11 a.m. Look at every day wide open.
You know what's interesting, Ethan? I literally had to refund a guy 2 days ago on PayPal. He actually commented when Candace Owens was in here. Yeah. And I had to refund him because I increased my prices and I don't do consultations like that one-on-one.
That's why it's on your website?
We don't.
This guy sounds like a kid, dude. What is happening right now? Do leftists who watch this podcast? I mean, they're aware that this is very embarrassing. This is super, super humiliating for them.
You're not on there like that, man. We need to update it. It's been a while. Okay. I've said it. I've said it several times on my podcast, guys. I don't do consultations like that. I've increased my prices. So once again, you're reaching and you failed.
It's on your website. How's that a reach?
Again, we need to update it. We haven't updated it.
So but that's why I tell people. That's your fault.
And you were just owned again.
By the way, that calendar is looking full. I don't know, man. It sounds like a call.
Bro, we don't do calls hardly ever, bro. Like, we just... you know what's funny? It's open because we refund people all the time, and
Yeah,
for
we just
example, we're
refund
doing
people, man.
Zoom calls with everybody. In
Literally
one.
refunded somebody a couple of days ago. I don't do consultations like that anymore because I've increased
sure.
my prices significantly.
All right.
It ain't that serious, bro.
What
And
did
I've
he
even
say?
mentioned on the podcast a million times, hey guys, I've increased my price. If you're going to book a consult, it's more.
How much is it?
For how long?
30 minutes. That's what this one is, right?
I mean, well, if I
An
charge...
hour, maybe? An hour?
Well, now I changed it. It's 1,000 for 20 minutes.
What the fuck are you going to tell me 20 minutes that's worth $1,000?
How to not become like you. That's what. How to not become a deformed freak.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well,
Life-changing.
The thing, Ethan, is it's, again,
Hold
it's
on.
to protect
A lot of men don't want to end up like you.
time so that we could focus on the podcast. Because you said we film 3 times per week or do 3 live shows. We actually do 6. We do 1 during the day, 1 during the night. We cover how to make money on Money Mondays. We cover how to date on Wednesdays. We cover call-in shows on Friday. We talk about self-improvement, how to get in shape, how to make money, how to invest in real estate, how to get into crypto. We cover a multitude of different things when it comes to
do you
self-improvement.
think,
Hold
do
on,
you guys
Ethan,
think
real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
This
Go ahead.
This happened today, actually. Hey, man, you probably don't remember me. We had a coaching call back in 2022. I was in a rough spot financially, physically, etc. Today, I'm making 6 figures, have a great physique, and just really elevated my life. The catalyst of that call was
Get that
Ethan Decline is going to be resentful of that guy because he's got a 6-pack.
on Fiverr?
what? No, it
No,
was
he emailed him.
coaching call. Thanks again. Knock emoji. The point is, bro, like the calls.
Yeah,
from
no,
people-
I know you can order testimonials on Fiverr. What's your point?
No, it wasn't testimonial. It's a real
Oh,
person.
it's not.
Yeah.
Guys, tell me this. When you're trying to...
See? Triggered. Literally owned that he's enraged that they're helping people. Leftists are resentful. This is a horrible look for them. This is permanently brand damaging right here.
to coach guys how to pick up girls, is it important to give them alcohol?
Who? What?
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 This idiot doesn't even know what's
Cares?
going on.
Well, here at the end is the clip of... It's in here.
Date idea is going to work, guys. It's just that the drinking one tends to have the best ROI because you're meeting her at night and it like loosens her a bit, all right?
So alcohol increases ROI, and especially when they're underage. And by underage, I mean under 21. You guys give a lot of
Whoa. Okay, yeah. This guy's losing it. He's losing it.
under 21 girls alcohol in your studio.
Oh, you're trying to reach here, bro.
Yeah, he's really trying to reach.
Hard, bro.
Desperate. He's desperate now.
I'm Ashanti. I'm 18 years old.
18. Here she is drinking for Cinco de Drunk
Thursday with the ladies.
So my question is it good to give
was
underage
this
girls
video?
alcohol? Does that increase ROI?
When was this video?
Oh, I can tell you. Be easier if we could show you.
He's too stupid to read the date.
So, is that on our side?
He's too incompetent.
Are you guys pretending you can't see it, or you can see it?
Yeah. No, I can see your little penalty thing there.
I'm Ashanti.
Looking at Cinco de Drunko in front of you.
Okay, hold on. The second one, if we know that they're not 21, we put water in their cups and we do the Instagram story anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
How did I know that you were going to say they're drinking water?
Yes,
On
we do
Cinco
that
de
all the time.
Drunke?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do that all.
He's upset, sounding like some sort of demon. His voice literally changes. It morphs into something that sounds really, really weird. Getting upset that underage girls aren't drinking alcohol.
All the time.
okay,
Nice
it's water in the
try,
red
Ethan,
cup.
again.
Ladies.
Nice try once
Bro.
again.
See, this is the reason why it keeps getting worse, is he keeps getting owned and he feels embarrassed.
If we know
Yeah,
the
no, I
girls'
totally
ages,
believe you guys.
if we know the
They're
girls'
turning up
ages,
with that
we put
hot
water.
Cinco de
We put
Drunko
water
day.
in their cups because it's an Instagram story, and
Well,
obviously.
I think it's such a great idea for you guys to pretend like they're drinking. Minors are drinking. I can see how that benefits you so much. I mean, that's such a plausible explanation.
Well, again,
You know what would be
truth.
awesome
Again,
of us? To pretend like the minors have alcohol, so people think they have alcohol,
Ethan,
but actually it's water.
It's so weird to see that someone that is this depraved, this insane, that has said this many like extremely disrespectful comments to pretend as though he cares about morality. These people care just about demonizing anyone that they disagree with. You're seeing it right here. Anyone that's watching this, they can't deny it. You are seeing that they're bad people. You're seeing that they're frauds. And so it's really pathetic and sad to see them try to demonize people that are better than them in every regard. Just making things up. This is going to be looked at in the history of humanity as case studies for extreme leftist narcissism and delusion. This is really bad, dude. This is really bad.
Again,
That makes so much sense to me.
You are assuming, which is why we do an ID check.
You're right. You caught me again.
before. So again, you're assuming
Reaching
the
once
worst.
again.
And once
I'm not
again, Ethan,
inside the cup.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not inside the cup.
You've
You've got me. You got me.
You're
I'm
trying,
not
bro.
inside the cup.
You're trying really hard, but
Yeah, man.
you failed.
So no,
It's very easy.
and the thing is
So here's
also
another one.
just so you
Just
know,
once. It's many
because you
times.
tried this, and
Here
this is
is,
interesting that you actually brought this up.
I'm 18.
Like I said
Yeah,
before,
I know. You're very happy about a lot.
no, I am, because you're bringing up a lot of the criticisms that we have.
Let's just watch it.
And we're knocking it out of the park every single
This girl's
time.
also 18.
When I see guys that
Yeah.
You need to fire the people that did research for you, bro. You really need to
Okay,
fire
well
them.
then tell me what's wrong with it.
Because I'm telling you,
We just told you.
Okay, can you mute the video so I can explain here? So, again, we ID the
So
girls when they
she's
come
18,
in.
you guys
we
there's
ID the
alcohol at
girls.
table,
We
and you
ID
guys gave her
girls.
a fake alcohol cup with
yes,
water
we do.
so that it didn't look
Yes.
awkward.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's for promotion. Because
Also, we include everybody so they don't feel left out.
Exactly.
So, Ethan, I don't think you understand how shows work, especially how these type of shows run. But ultimately, bro, you're wrong. And again, we check their IDs, so it's all legal.
yeah, man. So you
I ask
got
you a question?
You create a
Can I
fun
ask you-
environment, festive environment, etc. You do want to do the Instagram
So
story.
let me just follow the logic
etc.
here. You have an 18-year-old in your studio.
Yep.
You guys finish the show.
Yep.
You go to the kitchen. You pour everyone drinks.
That's before the
No,
show.
this is before the
nice
show,
try,
Ethan.
Ethan.
Okay, before.
That's before the
right.
show.
It's good to get them liquored up before the show, so that it's easier to speak.
water.
No, because it's water, not liquor, as they've established 10 minutes ago. Honestly, an 11-year-old is capable of more than this, so this is really, really bad. This is humiliating for the
And actually, we
leftists.
tell
water.
them, ladies, don't get drunk if you're able to drink, because we will talk on the show.
We don't give them more
live.
than two shots. We don't give
And
them
we
more than
restrict
two drinks, bro.
all the time. We say
Unless
that's
they come
very
drunk on their
responsible of
own.
you
One or
guys.
two drinks.
But we don't.
Okay,
we don't
so-
get them
so
drunk on
hold
purpose.
on, let me just follow the logic. So you're at this table with a girl who's 18, and you say, here, take this cup that looks like what you would drink, a red cup, which is synonymous with drinking alcohol.
Yep.
And I'm going to put water in it so that people watching think you're drinking alcohol with us.
It's for the story.
Yeah, it's for the story, bro. It's water.
Okay, yeah, the story really. Okay,
I mean, hell,
that's
if you
all.
watch our podcast,
Now, you
would
think that's
see
a good idea?
You would see us with red cups, and we don't drink, and we're drinking water out of them.
I know you don't drink. That's why you guys are such creeps. You get girls around you drunk, and you guys stay sober. That's like hallmark creep behavior.
Again,
Myron, and
we
you
don't
think that's
force
a
the
good
girls
idea
to drink,
for
bro.
18-year-olds to have
water.
red solo cups, so it looks like they're
So
just-
he's trying to now demonize Fresh and Fit for letting 18-year-olds drink out of red solo cups. This is where we've landed. This is what endless humiliation for 2 hours does to a man's psyche.
Drinking alcohol?
It's
You're
water,
trying
bro.
so
You're trying
hard.
so hard, dude. It's water.
It's like,
I have a
yeah,
red solo cup,
I
and
know
I'm
you guys
drinking
are
water
saying
out of
it's
it.
water, but why would you want to even make it seem like you're drinking with them?
Bro, they don't want to be left out. Hey, can I get a cup too? So I can do cheers? Bro, what's wrong with
So
you?
you-
They want to be
but
part of the party.
That's not even close to worth the perception that you're drinking with minors. Just don't get
Perception to who? Everyone looks at you as the freak. You complained for an hour before the show how everyone hates you.
a fucking cup.
Only weird was like you think,
Give 'em
oh,
a glass.
cup of alcohol. They must be bad. It's
A
weird.
red-
It's
I'm
water,
the only
bro.
person who thinks there's alcohol in a red cup, bro.
No, it's not about that. It's that it's water, dude. I mean, hell, I even have a red cup when I'm sitting here at the table. Sometimes it's water.
But hold on.
A lot of the times, and here's the other thing too, because people always have this
And
idea.
Dude, they're trying to debate a red solo cup right now. This is how far the left is. This is how broken his brain has gotten to the point where he has to complain about you drink out of red cups. Think about that.
What about on Cinco de Drunk Day?
if it was blue, it'd be better.
They weren't drinking, bro. That girl in
course
particular was not drinking. Maybe the other girls were, but that girl wasn't. She was sober the whole show. If she was really drinking alcohol, watch that episode. Oh no, wait, you don't watch the episode. Why was she sober as fuck, man?
Yo, bro.
Like Ethan, literally the proof is in the pudding. Watch the episode and you can see she's not slurring her words. She's
Okay.
not fucking stuttering. She's sober as a whistle because she didn't drink.
Sober as a gopher.
Yes. Once again, another L on your part. Like
Yeah,
you've
I
been
know, I'm
trying
taking
so
fat
hard.
L's.
Owned and destroyed.
Here.
She's sober, dude. Watch the full
I'm taking
episode.
fat L's.
She's
Yeah,
sober.
dude. I like to hang out with my younger fans, and I give them red cups that are traditionally used for drinking alcohol out of them, and then make it look like I'm drinking with minors, just so they don't feel left out. That's what you said, which is insane.
That's a
Chris
reach.
Hansen would like to
That's a
ask
big
you
reach.
some questions.
Are you telling me that you never drank alcohol when you were underage, Ethan? When you were in college, you didn't drink alcohol?
Not with fuck.
When you went to Israel, you didn't drink
Wait,
alcohol?
hold on. Did you just confess?
When you were young?
Was that a confession? I think you just confessed.
Confessed
well,
to
it's
what?
not my responsibility. It's not the minor's responsibility. I mean, you're 30 fucking 4. Drinking with 18-year-olds is just pathetic.
we don't drink.
They
bro.
didn't drink, bro. I
Yeah,
just
you
told
guys don't drink. Makes
Owned and destroyed
it
again.
even weirder. It makes it even weirder. Why don't you take a seat? It makes
Okay.
it so weird.
Ethan, let me explain to you. The underage girls drink water, and then the girls that are of age, they want to drink when they show up.
Got it.
So-
they drink water out of a red cup.
No,
And
I'm
we
talking
do
about
it so they feel included.
Yeah, they drink
we want
water
them to feel special.
And then the girls that are older that want to drink,
guys are
because
so
a lot of girls
considerate
come
of the girls'
and they're
feelings
nervous.
when it comes to
a lot of girls come and they're
drinking and
nervous and they're like, "Can I
posting.
have
But
a
in the
drink?"
studio,
And
we
we'll
don't
give it
care
to them.
about
We'll
that.
give them 1 or 2 at the most because we don't want them getting fucked up and they're of age. What's the problem with that? If they say,
I've
"Can I
seen
have a
lots
drink?"
of drunk girls in your studio, man.
That's what they get
no,
drunk
no.
before they come here.
Who do you see, bro? Tell us.
You say you gave them 2. Okay, whatever. Let's continue.
No, Ethan. Let's get on this road. Who do you see that's drunk on the show? Please tell us.
I've seen videos of girls. They're drunk on the show, or they're drunk on the couch in the back, etc.
And they got drunk before they came here.
Okay.
We don't give them more than 2 to 3 at the absolute most.
So here they are cheering. Here's a 20-year-old girl. I mean, the other ones were 18, 20.
Hello.
Worry about him.
She's 20.
Oh, I'm 20.
Okay.
Under
Also,
21. by the
whoever made
way.
that video,
All right,
huge L.
Here are the 2 under
They were
21
trying as
girls
well.
with lots of
Fire
liquor
assistance, bro.
bottles here, drinking out of a red cup, which is filled with water. So
It's water, dude.
because we don't want them to feel left out.
We ID the girls, and if they're not 21,
I wonder how much longer they talk about red cups for. I'm gonna fast forward.
with them. We have girls that work for us. They talk with them. The
You
show,
asked me if I had
over
ever
21.
drank underage. Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ethan.
I didn't go do it, but like, if adults were offering me alcohol, do you think that that's like?
Everyone sees him as a bad person. He was literally immoral, disrespectful, petulant, childish. The list goes on. I mean, yeah, no one sees this guy as a good person.
Thing ever, but you participated in yourself.
as an
And we didn't even provide
as a
alcohol
mic-
to someone that was under 21. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
No wonder this guy's brand is damaged beyond repair.
people liked me, and you made a bunch of claims and accusations, and they're just simply not
You
true.
know, it is almost like has a sense of Andrew Schultz podcast. Andrew Schultz.
Tried to get a gotcha, and
Yeah,
it didn't. It
it
failed.
tried.
Try to call us anti-Semitic, not true. Try to ask us about Andrew Tate and say that he's a trafficker. Can't substantiate your claims. Try to say.
I showed
I
you
thought we were
videos of him
having a
confessing to
debate
it.
here to debate certain topics that we talk about all the time.
Try to say that we're single, or no, say that we hide our girlfriends. I'm the only
You're
one with a girlfriend.
monogamous loser.
And now we're monogamous losers. Okay, I guess we're
Let me
monogamous
just
losers.
ask you one last time: how many
See,
Jews
this guy is desperate. He's really desperate now.
died in the Holocaust? You two.
You told
You
us,
told
bro.
us already, bro.
Tell us what it was.
Oh no, we don't know.
You try to criticize me for watching alternative
How many-
documentaries.
So to rephrase, so to recap the interview, we give minors red cups full of water so they don't feel left out for
Oh, this is brutal. Okay, this is poor destroyed
our
man. Dude.
Insta stories.
And juice.
This is a testament to what resentment can do to your psyche over the course of years. Just destroys your life, ruins your reputation.
We love the documentary Europa, which is about neo-Nazi
We said it was
conspiracies
based.
about Jews
We said it
controlling
was
the world.
based. We said it was based.
And you said it's based.
Nowhere did we say we love it.
Okay, based, right. Thank you for that very important difference.
That is a big difference, because if we're saying
Yeah.
it's based, that means it doesn't align with mainstream media narratives.
At all.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Words
Not sure
matter,
that's-
Ethan.
We all know what
Words
base
matter.
means. So you say Europa, which is probably one of the most anti-Semitic films ever created, is based. Then
Wait,
let's
how do you
see
know
what
it's
else we
anti-Semitic?
touched
Did you
on.
watch it?
You
Did you watch
touched
it,
on
Ethan?
that. We touched on that.
Honed, dude, there it is. He won't admit he didn't watch it.
Let's see. Once girls post scan.
He can't even speak.
Revealing pictures online, it's over unless they're our girlfriend. Then we can move on.
Oh, his hands are shaking too.
When you're in a committed relationship with the girl,
He's shaking.
you forgot
She's
to
posting
mention that
pictures
part.
like that, bro. It's a wrap, man. For
It's
you.
a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
This guy feels victimized, and it's because in every aspect of his life, he gets humiliated and proven that he's wrong over and over again. He's literally shaking right now, dude. His hands were shaking.
Yeah,
as he stuttered, as he couldn't even speak, as he couldn't even get the slander out of his mouth, his hands were shaking.
Sound bites.
I
Brutal.
think you don't understand.
We can play sound bites of you saying you love Hitler earlier.
Yeah, we can.
We
bro.
can do that too.
Oh yeah,
And you saying the N-word.
Yeah, we can do that too and make you look crazy.
called
We don't
us-
do that.
love Hitler,
You
it sounds
called,
like.
you called us the N-word, bro, Ethan. I remember that. You remember that?
Okay. All right.
I remember that. But
So what did they do? Are you like a
disabled screen sharing.
false accuser?
So we
Are
can
you
show
doing
you,
like
bro.
false accusation?
Oh no, I'm
You
doing,
making
I'm
false
doing what you do,
accusations
bro.
all
I'm
day.
assuming that you
Mine
meant
are
us.
based on
when you said
evidence
N-word.
that I show you.
No, I'm assuming when you said the N-word, you meant us. I'm assuming from what I heard.
Okay.
Isn't that what you do?
How dare you?
And then again, it's funny because you
This is amazing. This is better than I could have hoped for.
played that clip, but you haven't played it again. I said when you're in a committed relationship with a girl and she has pictures of herself half
Oh, you
naked
want
on
me
the
to play it
internet,
again?
that's different.
Do we have the?
So that's very
He
important.
can't even talk.
Because
I'll play it
when she's
again.
with you and she does that, that's a problem. But then once she gets into a relationship with you and she takes all
Can
that
I
shit
just
down
read
or
this to you?
whatever,
I think it's funny.
It gets more and more brutal every single time he tries to slander them, and they come back with objective facts, and the dichotomy between people who can think and can't think just is widened.
It's not really an expose. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. I just think it's funny. This is your dating profile for the.
The idea that people would listen to this guy at this point on what is right versus wrong is hilarious. A more petulant, immoral child may never have existed.
Sugar daddy one.
oh, now you're showing this. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't see the screen though.
Social media influencers and content creators. I run a popular podcast in Miami. I bet Vodka Soda, you can't guess my ethnic background too. Tries. I own a high-ticket coaching business that nobody's booking. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Who knows? And I'm realizing that Notorious B.I.G.'s song "Mo Money, Mo Problems" is disappointingly true.
Ethan, nice try, but
I'm hoping you don't add to that disappointment. Are you having money, mo money, mo problems?
Yep.
Literally, yes. Multi-millionaire.
Damn.
So
I have more money than you.
I'd be happy
and
to.
I'm- and I'm
I'd be happy to go over
good.
this bio with you because just so you know, this bio has been copied by thousands of people.
Yeah.
Okay, just so you know.
Oh.
And I can explain to you why I use the certain phrases that I
Not to
use
sound
in
cocky,
here.
but here's some of my numbers. Only 4% of male population is over 6'2".
Yep.
Less than 3% of males make over 300,000. Only
Correct.
5% of men are in shape with abs.
All
and
factual.
only
Correct.
and only most other men have a personality that actually makes them desirable to women. I have to invest in these other
This poor man. Dude, this poor man. He's so destroyed.
three, so that
This is
we don't-
incredible. Watching him read statistics about men that are high status is incredible.
have to think about that. You lucked out. I have all three in one package. So yeah. Yes, girl, zesty snap. I'm picky for a reason. I have to
Great.
invest
Dude, he's having a mental crisis.
in these other three so that we don't have to think about that.
Look at this poor guy's face.
You lucked out. I have all
This guy was bullied.
three in one package. So yeah. Yes, girl, zesty snap. I'm picky for a reason.
Yep.
Beauty in women is common, but high-value men are not.
Yep.
Be prepared to compete.
Yep. So
On
Ethan,
God.
So
It's a wrap.
Ethan, here's the thing: when you write profiles, you'd be surprised. When a woman finds you attractive, she actually does read your profile. They spend a lot of time reading it. And the
know,
way you
that's the
phrase
problem.
things. Well, hold on.
It's just cringy.
Because no, you can say it's cringy, but there's a reason why
works.
thousands of men have copied it, and I get messages from girls all the time saying, "Yo, this is literally your profile." Okay, they'll use my pictures and they'll use that same exact verbiage. Now, here's the thing: I'm using a bunch of things here. I'm using cocky funny. I'm using crazy arrogance. Now, here's the thing: women will sit there and say, "I don't like assholes. I don't like cocky guys." But guess what? What they're aroused by versus what they're attracted to are two different things.
Yeah.
Women love
married.
assholes like me. And the other thing
Oh,
too
that,
is
that destroys him. That eats him alive. Oh, dude, he's enraged by that. Oh my gosh. He's enraged. He's furious right now.
you need to let women know that you're better than them.
He's infuriated that he knows women love Myron, and also that Myron has multiple partners.
Okay, and I know that sounds like a foreign concept to you, but women date up.
Married.
Okay, so women date up, right? Women want a man that's better
See,
than
he's furious. But you're not married. You don't want to commit to them, bruh.
them. You need to exemplify that. Now, on a site like, and here's the thing, you got to use different game on different sites. I would never have a profile like that on Tinder or on Bumble. But on Seeking, you need to have a profile like that because you're dealing with some of the bougiest of bougie women. So you need to fight fire with fire in that situation.
Bougie women. You think bougie women would read that and respond? That's funny.
You'd be
No, they do. He's not saying he thinks. They literally do. That's the reason he has multiple girlfriends.
surprised they actually do. And you know what? And here's the other thing too.
3%.
Here's the other thing too.
Be prepared
I have.
compete.
Yes. Yes.
Yo, I've
yes.
seen it firsthand.
Is he trying to mock the notion of math and percentages now? Is that what's happening? Is that how desperate he is?
He ain't lying to you,
I get
bro.
hundreds of messages. I showed my Seeking
Hundreds.
profile before with people talk shit, and I've literally
And
shown
yet you're
my
still
SI profile, SA profile.
unmarried.
Not your fault.
Yeah, I literally show.
You don't know how to enter a respectful. You don't know how to enter a relationship.
It's hilarious. This guy's trying to say you don't know how to enter a respectful relationship when he's been one of the most uncouth, petulant, immoral, like, children. Basically, petulant children that anyone has ever heard. This is disgusting. What you're listening to is basically pure degeneracy.
That is meaningful and strong
Everyone can tell that, though.
enough that it would be turned into a a fruitful marriage. You lack that potential. And I think that's sad.
How do you know
and
that?
I hope that you guys pursue with your girlfriends who are lovely ladies.
Let me ask you something,
all over
Ethan.
again.
Hold on. You're saying that we don't know how. Wouldn't it be fair to say that if I've hooked up with a bunch of girls and I've dealt with a bunch of women, I'm probably going to be a good assessor of a good versus a bad woman, due to my experience? Wouldn't that be fair to say? When you're going to go
if it's true, you should have found your wife by now.
Ethan.
Well, Ethan.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh God. You just don't get it, man. You just don't get it.
We can't change him.
This married guy doesn't understand dating at all.
No, you don't. Because
Yeah.
when we asked you earlier,
the game.
trick question, by the way, when we asked you earlier, you didn't give any real way for men to meet women in the modern day world.
That's not my business. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I haven't written a guide.
So then you are not equipped to have this conversation with us and to try to debate
Exactly. So your own. You just admitted that this debate you're having, you're not equipped to have.
tactics when
it's
they
not
clearly
that
work.
deep. Unfortunately
Oh, now
for
it's
you,
not
it's
that
not
deep.
that deep.
Yeah.
Now it's
not
not
a
that-
PhD.
when you're losing,
I understand
now
all
it's
the
not that
concepts
deep.
you bring up.
Yeah, now it's not that deep when I'm explaining to you the nuances and how that's important when it comes to attracting women, and the platform that
Only
you're on
5% of men are in
dictates-
shape with
again,
abs.
the platform that you're on dictates how you deal with
He's
the
upset about abs. It keeps coming up.
women. When you're on a site like that, when you're dealing with women that are some of the most attractive, by the way, that are dealing with multimillionaires, multi-billionaires, etc., you have to be hyper competitive and also let girls know that, yo, beauty is common for me. You're just a regular chick. It is what it is. You have to almost knock these girls off their bitch pedestal. But you wouldn't know that because you haven't dated in 2024 and you're not dealing
I'm
with modern day
married
women.
and know how to have a healthy relationship.
Okay, so you are not equipped to give men dating advice in today's day and age.
As a healthily married man.
You just admitted that you cannot give dating advice from your own mouth. Your own. It's over.
Family, I don't have it. I'm not in a position.
If you became single tomorrow,
Yeah,
you
we'll
would
say-
have no fucking clue on how to navigate the modern day dating
if you got
marketplace.
divorced tomorrow, what would you do to find a girlfriend?
marketplace. You guys are so
real talk,
funny.
real talk. Ethan, if you got divorced, what would you do?
Go knock on your mom's door.
No, good one. Not even a
It was good.
legit.
It was
See?
good. It wasn't that bad.
Not even a
We're
legit.
just being
Your
silly
fat ass
now.
has
We're
no
just
chance,
being
bro.
silly.
Pig leg. No, coconut.
We're just being silly.
Yeah, dude, your fat ass.
No, we're
has
not
chance.
even. No. We're not even gonna go with the ad
I
hominems
got you,
because
coconuts.
that's
You
all
look
you've
good.
done.
You didn't get anything.
That's all you've done.
Emotional.
It's just
Big
take ad hominem
emotion.
attacks.
Big leg.
But all jokes aside,
Got you
Ethan,
with
how
the
would
mama
you,
joke.
Like you did it.
Ethan, since you want to go ahead and criticize my essay profile and how I deal with women, etc., right, and say that I have an A body
Sexual
count,
assault profile. Why would you want to? Why would you want to
my
advertise
sexual
that?
assault profile,
You've denied it.
my sexual assault profile. Okay. Anyway,
You said essay profile. I mean, Jesus,
Seeking
man.
arrangement.
seeking arrangement is what it stands for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got the two mixed up. I was so used to thinking
Assuming.
about the other one.
Yeah, assuming.
Yeah, assuming like
Yeah,
you've done
you would
before
be
and you got debunked. The whole show, by the way. So yeah, Ethan, that's a valid
This girl-
question. How would you go
girl,
about? What would you do if you got divorced
Do you
tomorrow?
hear that guy trying to make sounds with his mouth? He can't even speak.
Let's say your girl
This
decided
girl-
to work out and
can you
find a
see
chat
this,
better than
Dan?
you. What are you gonna do?
If I got divorced tomorrow,
Yeah.
I would go out onto the marketplace and I would talk about how rich I am and how successful, and I would fuck so many bitches, dude.
All right, is that easy?
Dude, that was so embarrassing. That was so embarrassing.
How would you go about it specifically?
What the?
Listen, this girl on the left is 18. She's drinking out of a red cup. The girl next.
Oh no! Red cup. Oh my gosh! Divert.
to her is drinking out of a
Oh, I
water
like that
bottle.
deflection.
If she's drinking water, hold
like that
on.
deflection.
This is a good. If she's drinking water out of a bottle, why is the 18-year-old girl not drinking water? Why is she drinking out of a red cup?
She brought her own bottle. Ta-da!
She brought her own bottle, man.
Congrats
brutal.
to
You
you,
want them
buddy.
to share the bottle, dude?
All right. There's
Like,
water
what
in
the
those cups.
fuck?
That's what everyone believes.
Yo, bro.
Like, bro, they don't
you
know
are
each other.
trying so
You're
hard
trying
to
so
reach.
hard, man.
And I say, bro.
Hey,
That's creepy.
coconuts.
Creepy, bro.
Is this what it's like when you go to like McDonald's? What would you want to order today? You tell
me, buddy. Ethan, how much does it cost?
You need to
You
fire your
tell me.
assistants. They had all this time, and that's the best meme they could come with. I thought they would have come up with like me holding dynamite or something. Like,
Wow.
God damn, bro, that was trash.
That was
You're
trash.
holding dynamite. That's not funny at all.
Our
It
main
is
guy's
funny.
out today, actually.
Yeah, that was from the subreddit. Thank you to them. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Still waiting.
Anyway,
So how would you go about? How would you go about if you were single, bro? Like, I'm asking.
Yeah,
Like,
we're curious,
this is
bro.
our question. Like, if you got
I don't
divorced
care.
tomorrow,
I don't
what
care.
would you do?
And yet you claim to be debating on this topic. admitting to the fact that you're not here to engage in ideas. That's why you've gotten destroyed.
I don't care.
Now you don't care.
I
It's
never
interesting
did.
how whenever we ask you a question or we're having we're about to get into a real debate. It doesn't matter who
It's like a
cares.
weird hypothetical thing. I don't know.
Oh,
I have a
weird
lot to think
hypothetical. Like
about.
when you asked me earlier, oh, well, what if Andrew was actually a rapist? Like, what do you like? What would
Exactly. Random hypothetical.
I'm
like,
asking
blah,
your
blah, blah.
opinion on like a concrete, specific video I showed you.
So it's a weird hypothetical when I
You
ask.
created like a fantasy
It's a weird
world where
hypothetical when I
You
ask.
guys
Happens all the
fantasize
time.
about my divorce a lot more than y'all think
Happens
about
all
your
the
own
time, my
fucking
friend.
girlfriends.
Bro, things happen, bro. If you get divorced, it's serious.
It's actually very probable.
Okay, I get divorced. What do I do?
I mean, just ask
Okay,
him, man.
what do I do? Okay, let's see. Well, if I talk to a lawyer, I get a mediator probably so that we can part ways amicably.
Okay.
We talk about it a lot. We go through a lot. You know, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to split up. We talk. We probably maybe even we'll get some couples therapy. You know, to make
So you're
sure
gonna try to
everything's good, 'cause
negotiate desire?
We want to do healthy co-parenting because we love our boys more than anything in the world. And then I'll probably get lunch.
Would you try to negotiate
I'll go to
desire?
McDonald's and I'll tell them, you tell me what to get.
Would you
And-
try to negotiate desire? Like, is that the therapy? Is that what it would be for?
Sorry, say again.
Would you try to like negotiate a desire? Is that why you do the therapy?
Negotiate what?
Desire.
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 Negotiate desire?
Yeah, because that's typically what therapy is designed to do.
Oh, you guys are doing one of your weird, like, red pill terminologies?
I mean, it's
You
English, bro.
negotiate. How do you
it's the English
negotiate
language.
desire?
I mean, if you're meeting
Do you not believe in
at
therapy?
a predetermined location to meet with a therapist to discuss your relationship, and you go over problems and like, hey, well, I don't like when you do this, and I don't like when you do this. Okay, well, if you do this,
Well, we're
then
already
you go ahead.
divorced, so
Because that's
it's
what
more
therapy
about
ends up
just-
being a lot of the times is you take out the trash and you give him sex. Blah blah. It's
We're
negotiated
already
desire.
divorced.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking. Or like you're trying to go to therapy. What's the point of going to therapy if you guys are divorced?
Because we have 3 boys that we love, and we want to.
That can be handled in the court
them
system.
healthily.
Okay, you can do that through the court system.
No, I want to go to a therapist.
Oh, you want to go to? Why don't you want to go through the court system?
I prefer to talk to a professional with a degree.
A judge, a professional.
With a degree?
Yeah, well, actually, with a big degree, they're JD. They're a lawyer. They got a better degree than a therapist.
So your claim, you said classes. What did you say?
Poor guy. He doesn't even understand the depths to which he's being owned right now.
You said
Yes.
you'd rather go to therapy, and I'm like, why go to therapy if you guys are divorced? You can let's just let the court system handle it, right?
Yes. All right. Listen, coconuts. My boy.
Ethan decline.
Let me talk. I love
Ethan,
you,
did you
though.
really want to debate, man? Because this doesn't seem like a debate
It's
to me.
3.5 hours. You guys,
now
you
it's
guys
three
are
and a
just
half.
milking it because you have high viewership and you usually don't get this many views.
We actually do get
For
this
me,
many
it's not
views
that big
every
of a
night.
deal.
We actually get more.
How many live views you get?
Well,
We literally, you remember that?
forgetting Rumble, bro.
Yeah, we split the audience right now between Rumble and YouTube. We got 34,000 watching, and that's us
How
splitting
much
the
on
audience.
YouTube? How much on YouTube? How much on Rumble?
We got 17,000 on YouTube and another 17K on Rumble.
How much you get, buddy? Normally.
45,000.
That's great, bro. Well,
Thank you.
You know, it's funny.
If we didn't split our
Thank
audience, we'd be
you.
right around there too, probably
I
more. And you got
appreciate
triple our
that.
subscribers.
And
Don't
we're
you?
shadow
Walter,
banned.
me and
And
you,
we're shadow
though,
banned.
there's a connection.
shadow banned.
I think there's something special. You got a face that I like, and I think you're a sweet guy. But you guys
Whoa,
have
this is weird. That's weird.
gotten pretty boring.
Now
and
we're
I just
boring.
don't
No,
care
you're
anymore.
boring, bro.
Yeah, now that we're actually having a
Oh,
real
this is a terrible look.
discussions, now it's like, oh, this is boring.
He's getting owned, and he's saying it's boring. This is disgusting.
All right, have a good
Gotcha
show,
clips
guys.
aren't working anymore.
I don't know how anyone watches this podcast, bro. Shit's so boring.
I agree. That's why I'm hanging up on you morons.
Okay, buddy.
More ad hominem attacks.
Have fun, Piglet.
Didn't debate.
Yes.
Bye, Piglet.
No debate, just ad hominems.
Bye, Piglet.
Do you still want to have that discussion in person?
You call me Piglet?
No, Ethan,
Wait,
again,
you call
no.
me-
Ethan.
Wait, hold on. Walter, you call me Piglet?
No, hold on. Ethan, I'd be happy to have an actual debate in person if you want.
Wait, hold on. Walter, you call me Piglet?
No. That was coconuts. That wasn't me. That was coconuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So coconut.
Dude, Fresh is outsmarting. Oh, okay.
You called me. Well, hold on. Didn't you congratulate me on my weight loss? Why would you go after my weight?
This is brutal.
Oh, because you're still fat, buddy.
That hurts my feelings.
You're still bigger, buddy. You're still bigger. But hey, you know what? This will work.
Hold on.
You'll get there.
Ethan,
And you know that's a sore point because he's literally triggered over a 6-pack. This is hilarious.
Ethan, all
Let
jokes
me see your
aside.
abs, coconuts. Let me
trust
see
me,
those
they're coming.
washboard abs.
Ethan, all
You
jokes
look a
aside.
little thick there, Bucko.
Okay, that's
it's a
fine.
hoodie. Thank
Ethan, all jokes aside.
You've been munching a little too many coconuts. Those have a lot of calories.
I know you know how to do that.
Okay, look, Ethan, all jokes
He's getting owned by Fresh. What is going on?
aside.
We should
how
mukbang together.
about we
for
have a
real.
debate
I
in
don't care
person,
about
man?
Myron anymore.
How about we have a
Myron,
debate in
you're not-
person?
Hey, Myron, could you quiet down? We're trying to talk to Walter.
Myron, let the men
So
talk.
look, so you guys don't want to have a debate in person.
I don't want
They're
to.
scared.
I want to talk to Walter,
They're
who I
scared.
find much more interesting. Walter, we should do a
Bro,
mukbang.
this is really, really bad. This is such a bad look. At multiple points, his voice literally modulated to sound like a demon. He can't speak properly. And he's like hyper disrespectful and petulant and childish. What a horrible look.
I think it would be fun.
For a debate. Oh man, that's brutal.
Two guys just eating and shooting the shit.
Eat with you?
He's so desperate. He's desperate. He's trying to find a way to hang up and take the W, but he's taking nothing but L's. This is brutal.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
What?
I'm good.
Come on.
You know what you
upset.
should
Okay.
do, bro? You should focus on staying married. Because obviously,
Yeah,
bro,
I am. I am. Thank you for the advice.
that should be
Yo,
your main life.
You know what's interesting to me,
Yeah,
Ethan?
no, I take my marriage
I
very seriously.
genuinely,
Thank you for that.
I'm going to be honest here, Ethan. I genuinely thought we would have a good discussion, a debate.
I don't know why you thought that, dummy.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
I don't care.
You
We gotta
just,
go.
you just.
Whoa! Admitting that he wasn't interested in a debate. You hearing this guy? Bro, he just admitted to being corrupt.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest here, Ethan. I
Listen to this.
genuinely thought we would have a good discussion, a debate.
I don't know why you thought that, dummy.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
I don't care.
You
We gotta
just,
go.
you just embarrassed
Wow.
yourself in front of
All right, for real.
30,000
Thank you,
plus
guys.
people.
For real. Nah, wait, I don't want to end on
You
that.
showed that you are not capable
I'm
of
being
critical
silly. I don't
thought
wanna-
and discussion.
I thank you guys for coming.
This guy got owned endlessly. This guy was asking himself an hour before the show started, why does everyone disrespect me? Why does no one find me, why is everyone mocking me basically on the internet? And he just admitted to why. This is how you know their brains are broken. They can't interface with reality. Their words have no meaning. They're not connected to anything. They're essentially suffering mental illness. Or if not mental illness, then, it starts to become a question of like, imagine admitting at the end of a debate after you've gotten destroyed and humiliated and owned on every single thing you brought up, and after turning to petulance and disrespect and basically lowering your value even further, to then admit at the end that you never came in good faith. That's admitting to basically be a loser. You admitted to being an unserious person who's a loser. So I guess you answered your question as to why everyone disrespects you.
You just embarrassed yourself in front of 30,000 plus people.
Nah, wait, I don't want to end on
You
that.
showed that you are not capable
I'm
of
being
critical
silly. I don't
thought
wanna-
and discussion.
I thank you guys for coming.
You didn't want to have the discussion in person. That should tell you enough.
We
This
did something.
was Andrew
I
part
think-
two.
I mean,
We'll see what it
you
is.
didn't want
This
to
is brutal. This is brutal.
have a real
What
debate.
an
You
L.
want to have ad hominems. You didn't debate any points. You just attacked us personally the whole time, which I knew would happen. But you've just shown and
All
proven
right.
to everyone
Hold
that
on,
you are
hold
not a
on. My
debater.
18-year-old friends are here. Hold on. They need.
You're not capable of
you
critical thought.
You
You're not
guys,
capable of
hold on, my
debating.
18-year-old friends are here. Oh, no,
And
no.
this is
You
why
can
the
use
H3
alcohol
podcast is
cup,
falling
just
off
put water in it
significantly.
for social media.
Because you guys used to be based. Now you guys are
Hold on, I'm talking
appealing
to my 18-year-old
to your
friends.
liberal
Yeah, put
audience,
the
which is
alcohol-
why you
Joe,
guys
don't
have been
need to
losing
drink
10,000
alcohol, just put
subscribers a
water in
day.
it for
This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal.
social media so people
Ethan's gonna be thinking about this for months.
It's
media
falling off,
thing.
bro. There's a
I'm
reason
drinking
why
with minors,
you're
which is
called
cool.
Ethan Decline, dude. And this is why, like, we make the joke Ethan Decline. It is true. You have been losing subscribers for a reason, my friend. You've sold out. Everyone knows you sold out.
Yeah.
You're not capable of having a rational debate like I tried to have with you. My mistake
Let's
was
go.
holding you to a higher standard, to be honest here. That's really my mistake.
Wow, dude, absolutely owned like the child he is. Let's go. That was incredible. He's gonna be thinking about this for months.
But that's fine. You just embarrass yourself in front of, what, 50, 70,000 people live? That you're not able to have a coherent, articulate discussion with another adult? Hell, you didn't even want to do it in person, which tells me the type of man that you are?
Right.
Yeah, it is what it is.
How many people died in the Holocaust, Myron?
You tell me, man.
Hey, you should,
million.
you should be fired,
You're a
bro.
neo-Nazi. See ya.
You're such a good.
You did a bad job.
After his host got owned, you can't make this up. The communist cameraman said into the mic, "You're not." It's so funny. It's so funny. Imagine how brutally humiliating it must be to be on the left. I mean, this is your representation, literally anti-intellectual pathogen. Oh, they know that they lost. They know that they got brutalized. But that's because they thought that they could win on this side of the internet with nothing but slander and the demonization tactics of the left. And they found out really quickly that, we're just going to steamroll you with facts, logic, reason, rationality, intellectual coherence, and, mental scrutiny.
No, not yet.
You should be
You
fired, bro.
tried
I
to
wanna do
paint
this,
us as
Dan.
anti-Semites,
Your
you
research is
failed.
terrible.
You tried to say we were racist, you failed.
thing.
You tried to
Fire your
say,
team, bro.
you tried to say that.
And it's amazing that they didn't hang up because I thought they might have hung up while he was calling him out for being a failure and a fraud. But they heard all of that. And that's in the printed version. Myron got that part in. That was incredible.
Where sexual assault is, you failed.
No, don't, no, not that. Look at the chat.
What chat?
What do you mean?
I can't see it. What chat?
Oh, bad. That's funny.
They're showing pictures of Ethan's fat
I
face.
can't see the chat.
That whole thing.
This
I
was.
can't see what you're showing. Is he showing something on screen?
We can't see anything.
We can't see anything if you're showing it on screen, dude.
We just hear
some music.
It's going softly.
Go on, guys. Tell me more about me. This is your last chance.
Nah, man. I think this is L for you, bro.
Yeah, hold L.
You just proved once again. You did this with you did this with Steven Crowder too. You couldn't debate him either. You couldn't debate him.
Yep.
You.
As everybody knows, I got owned by Steven Crowder.
Yeah, you're a hypocrite. You say, oh, you brought Charleston White on, but you brought a known scammer on that scammed millions upon millions of dollars.
Liver King.
They're trying all their tactics, and it's just making them look more and more childish. It's amazing. This is
Anti-Semite, but you made anti-Semitic jokes about Ben Shapiro. Then you claim and say, oh, well, you can't say I'm anti-Semitic because I'm
It's
Jewish.
literally like pawn scum trying to like own a gleaming statue. This is crazy. This is really wild.
Well, by that-
It's rare that you see something so crystallized where people are literally furious with reality, furious with impressiveness, and then you have the gleaming ideal just owning them.
Logic, I'm Arab. I'm a Semite too. I can't be anti-Semitic either. So your logic is fucked up.
That's the dumbest thing, bro. What that has nothing to do
I'm
with
a
Jewish
Semite,
people.
just
If you're-
like
if
I'm
you're
a Semite
Semitic,
too.
it means Jewish people. It's colloquial.
No, it means no. It means anyone from that part of the world, which Arabs count too.
Yeah, but
And you can tell that they still can't hang up because they're getting owned.
there's different.
Fresh and Fit is doing this so well.
See, Ethan, you're not a smart
you can
guy.
hate
That's
Jews
the
and I hate
problem.
Arabs, right?
You're not a smart guy, Ethan. That's the problem here.
I thought
You're just not an intelligent guy.
you're smarter, bro.
You're right.
Dude,
All Semites are the same, and if you hate Jews, then you also hate Arabs by definition. Super wise.
No, by your logic, you're
he just confirmed how dumb he is.
saying that I'm anti-Semitic, and then I was like, well, you made anti-Semitic comments. And they're like, no, it doesn't count because I'm Jewish too. And I'm like, well,
I can't see it.
by that logic, then I can't be
It's
anti-Semitic
really fitting that someone that looks like that has this mental state to match.
either because I'm Arab.
I can't see it.
Habibi.
Hold on, I'm trying to
And
do
you guys
a
blocked
here,
our
guys.
screen sharing because you guys were scared of what we would show.
Bro.
Which we knew you guys would do that too.
Oh, I can't see it.
So,
How many kinetic sands are on the screen? We're trying to drown you guys out with kinetic sand. Hold on.
because you can't debate. All your
Yeah,
Ethan,
isn't that crazy? They're trying to play music because they failed to debate for 3 hours. That's nuts.
you're just making yourself look bad here, dude. Now, you can't have an intellectual debate. You took an L on every single talking point. You tried and you failed. There's a reason why they call you guys L3. And I didn't make one ad hominem.
This went so poorly. If they could redo this, H3 would not participate. This went disastrously for them. This was actually worse than I thought. I thought that it would be bad. I thought that they would get owned on a few points, but I didn't think that they would draw it out. I thought that they would hang up sort of abruptly, but they're dragging their humiliation out really far.
Attack on you. All I
man.
simply did was point to facts and the
Because
truth.
everyone can expect that Ethan's going to get owned when it comes to the actual details of any type of set of ideas. But to compound his humiliation, I mean, it makes you question what he enjoys, right?
I didn't insult you one time.
Thank you very much, Myron, for your respect. I appreciate that.
Hey, I tried, man. I tried. And again, happy to have a debate with you in person anytime you want, my friend.
All right, dude. I'm gonna fuck you up if I see you in person, buddy. I'm gonna fight you.
I mean, if you want to put some boxing gloves on, we can have a nice match, a spar.
That'd be great,
You want to
actually.
do that, Ethan?
I'm gonna intimidate you physically when I see you.
I mean, I never
sounds
took
great
it
to
there.
me.
I
Yeah,
never
this is looking really bad. This is real bad stuff.
said anything about fighting, but if you want to
All
put
right.
on some
Boxing
gloves,
match.
Yeah.
we can box if you
do it.
want.
Sounds good to us.
Do you want to box?
The reason why that was a big mistake is because he knows in his mind that Myron would completely destroy him, and so now he's thinking about that. He knows that Myron's also thinking about that. And for a man to understand that another man will physically dominate him after he looked this bad is just, I mean, it's salt in the wound, but he has like 10,000 wounds at this point.
Do you want to box? You want to stand on it? No? Okay. All right. I assume that. I think it's the same exact reason why you didn't want to have this conversation in person. Which I'm not surprised.
Just drop it.
Just
drop it
You're
then.
just showing your immaturity level, my friend. Just making yourself look bad.
Yeah,
which
this is really, really bad.
hilarious. You are showing up and they threw us out. All right, awesome, guys. Yo, guys, that was fucking awesome.
What a W! Let's go! Dude, put him in the dirt. Let's get it. Victory for Andrew Tate, victory for Myron, victory for everyone on the red pill, victory for anyone that cares about logic and reason. Absolute endless L for the petulant child who's infertile and short and fat. It doesn't get much better than that, bro. It does not get any better. Bro, this was... I'm going to have to cut this down for you guys because this was... this was a long one. But man, was it worth it. I did not expect them to draw out their humiliation for that long, bro. I did not expect that. I was going to release another video today, but I saw that this was coming up and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to wait until this comes out so I can give you guys this today rather than tomorrow. And I'm going to start editing. This is going to be magnificent. If you make it this far into the video, bro, subscribe. And understand that, you know, if you're on the left and you don't want to be a part of, you know, that disaster show that you just saw, that, you know, complete train wreck, that mental ravaged state, join the side of the internet. We got people that care about truth. We can take care of you. We can improve your life. Because people like that, I mean, their physicality matches their mentality. Actually, their mentality is like 50 times worse. They demonize reason, they demonize rationality, they demonize logic. Truth is synonymous with oppression. And their idea of a debate is ad hominems and then admitting at the end that they weren't there to debate. Truly embarrassing, man. This is the reason why they call him Ethan Decline. I seriously wonder. I seriously wonder if it's accompanied with like an undiagnosed mental illness, because that was sort of beyond the pale for even what most people would be willing to endure humiliation-wise. Fresh and Fit handled that extremely well. Extremely well. So props to Fresh and Fit. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Incredible.